So in terms of it being attractive, I keep thinking, and prior to coming here, I was still thinking about this. She said, industry be more na say a cool be more na say environment be more. I think you have to make yourself relevant. How will you do that? By impacting on another person. What tiriase now say media menkwa menyame kwan meko na me tumi aye no menkwa me ye na ye bojo so hey una ye say na say when to me are impacting on others you have done nothing ukoso a wudin ayera and untino I want to use this platform to urge omunyedni e industry say this is your opportunity to make a name share wo baby to me aba obey so fixated on doing music so one massa mre and for one who den wunim de ne abunya wa bonten be bia wo kọ one fan support you interest be en si ho a wo ba no bebre
okay
e bia na inchim omo di kan no omo ntumi anye saa se ne be pena ma yetumi enya so mfa so ntini ebre. Enti menewu ena samri e was ye de need to be impacted on others. Enti if you talk about it being attractive, you as a person who is succeeding in the industry by yourself, I mean by your friend is saying jumedia we to me di wa yiro ho ayeno. Thank you. Hey, into chama me brofo. Ay. Asamna ye bebre. You know, so if you are making so much if you are being so much successful in what you're doing and you are not impacting on others, I tell you, you are doing nothing. Sometimes we should sit and then think of old that's okay omidin and then think of other successful people just sometimes when we feel more exist. You will need to do something. If you talk about it being attractive, I beg, you have to make it attractive because this is ours. This is the recognized union. I say, uko baby, she card na ye krano ola. You're so powerful,
Card bang.
Music a card. As an industry person, Matthias, but make case here someone say. The name we have, I mean, others have made. Betuna, to us on. But don't sit in your corner and keep saying it's not attractive. You yourself, you're not making it attractive. How will it be attractive? Yeah, to Abama, yes, say. Mama
attractive.
Mama Quenye, me met na hana canin tobia sum nombra because a welfare thing, and say ye collective cabinet, ya titiaman kofubio debut. See, opportunity, why not? But yes, ye casa, and I mean, atili advocacy no, and I was see a shemukutupa near to me, a jina. You know, send ya me describe me what show near dear no. So who me da and no be ya will picture what would trimwa into who be whom you be expecting that.
Okay.
Inti sa
question I be say ya still them say yenti me enya no anenya no ye was sikasem ma hoodin.
So ya hoodin em say na that the Bosco person ka be fa home. But let me just say this. Ye de time bia ya to say po. So we run administration or office so entertain bia nia ebenye bia na ho no ye wo events ye ko tem bia ye beyire ho ne asre ye de ye kopo makankra ye de ye kopo akwa abonten na yasre ni agi egumu ahoden pa de woka say ye wo bibi ta ho ye de run union na me pacho ye ni bisa. Because no, I said no, do na introduce and keep me there running yentia. Ain't no kakra see a support hani hani de ya bo kokoko wa ha ni nya kakra no na ye hu ye de running. In fact, we used to have this funding from FIM. The capacity building near the idea. Na Sweden for na pushy sa agenda. Oba say no mojai.
Oh.
Nanki will be bisa we kuromu ha. And kasa capacity building no tembia ye be ye ho ne but you know ye be boko kokona na eja in so pebia to egu so one time na eko you know we're just asking say enka bibi say ye bedane me too say make us ban bedane na ni ahwe you said then you maybe you should
bibi say creative sector no ebeye near say for example contributing like how the Nigerian creative economy is contributing to national economy, sending a South African, even just like the creative economy of California is driving California to that position in the United States. No? It will take investment. I mean, can be football. Now, saying the topical issue when you go to football is the spectators in World Cup and that shows you the amount of attention to the extent said there's a controversy as to whether a binum fasika in fast supporters in me for the past few years the simple argument or simple request we've been making is if government is putting let's say 200 million into sports on my young AB at 10%, that's 20 million
200 million 10%,
yeah. And then consistently, if we're getting that support, just like sports and the other sectors are getting, everybody will be amazed at what's happening. Wushe Nigerian music industry, during the time of President Goodluck Jonathan, or a certain investment in the space. No wonder say Nigerian artists are raking in revenues. That is driving the economy.
That was committee near working there. I say music as sick as some dear, and yet it is in here a buy more.
Okay, we are journalists in
because I want us to go into sika munyeska apart from dues. How do you get money? Say that if any a buying person is listening, they will know what the struggle is about.
Okay.
Apart from dues, how does music munyesika?
Oh, for example, support in various forms. Maminka Bibi. For the Ghana Music Month, throw proposals to a number of state and private agencies. And then we've gotten something from that sponsorship drive.
Okay.
Mikai, time a Rollins car baby no. In the space. And so say those things need to happen. When him say Ghana Premier League is made up of private associations or private entities. Yet the state thought it fit to give them support to the extent say GFA is able to give each club like $1 million cedis. These are private organizations. And it's because Omofil says sports brings something to the economy and it brings glory to the nation. Who can say music industry does not bring something to the economy and glory to the nation? So we're making a simple request, say, just like there's the funding private organizations and associations in other sectors, sports is an example. They should do same
for music.
The music industry.
Now that was go obi baby sa me amusumi bisa. Say music your source of revenue and asika one due sutia.
Yeah.
Which is 15 Ghana cedis per month. 2 special projects I would know. And I say projects.
Yeah.
Near copy sponsorship. Now sponsorship no we are kakrebe can near there to your foot room. Apart from these 2 areas, oh, dog, or a Rasta man, okay, on pen on my head. Apart from these areas, you need baby escape free back. But me can say that broadcast a welfare association.
Yeah.
So if it's just sponsorship and then dues. Obi yare, Obi ebia, in fact, Obi adanu bonkum, so like Obi awu, and all those welfare related issues, Muyis carefree him. Where do you get money to take care of those things?
As a cool man, you can say aside use enti who say region bia one a welfare system. Aside dues no mutia no more so etiatia na omo de ye executives any and they be say ye be free na we are buana de so be to me.
So yet was here say yenya issues is here welfare related issue near ya silver collection. Yeah,
so
we are asema to you near the better platform, so it will be any be more near bois.
So that is there. And then in addition, no, I mean, executive thought it wise say, it was say to me insurance be too high. A beboa intina side say members a union the ye insurance policy be a SIC ako don't know a annual so a group insurance into premium near kitwe be 100 cities into say uni who contribute bia bibi toa insurance no ewo ho ansa na members adoye so wo yeah
Nenye abranti BT now say it Dien Quentin or Zembe Johnny music. Mitidia mo Kenya. Dien Tina me Johnny.
My main can be a lot of times you're junior home. But one of my favorite leaders, John F. Kennedy, or can be said, be America, I don't know. Americans need to start thinking, say, what can I do for my country more than what can my country do for me? Meka asibibisu say who say what can we do as musicians for our industry? How can we strengthen our association? One of the first things Mika said, it was music through advocacy and a copyright say by Ghana. In terms of the Copyright Society, GAMRO, now ASOG and all those things.
Yeah.
It started with the advocacy of the likes of Faisal Helwani, Sami Odo, Stamplange, good old Obroninu Cry friend St. John Collins.
Which started in 1975.
75.
But Abranti Obisa question in 2001.
Good. Inti me can say, for asseti BB app for young. So that we can advocate, we can address welfare issues. Inti yesu den na ye to continue that.
Okay.
Because I could say ebusuan fie no big men be to say we nana council no mu no mu si fie no say fie no e akojo mu nana you the grandchildren no then na mu ye. Instead of besides if you you have to work and build a house. Inti Nyami can say union, for example, Musica is the only recognized association of musicians. Inti se state ye bibia ye tunsa frey. Adentina yen nyina yen kambom. Problem ben e wo ho. Ya resolve na ya ye stronger entity.
That was compatible with the fachem. We I question besides say answer need ya branch no oma. Na me say a branch ye be tie no bisa me say DNT and no say me be join musica. DNT no say me be register to be member.
Okay. Maminka nioma baku mienu miensa.
Okay.
First, the sense of belonging. So we a lawyer now we Ghana now feel say we a lawyer mapa you belong to the Ghana Bar Association. So we a doctor you belong to the Ghana Medical Association. Inti say we a musician you belong to the union. And no na abana can say wo ba ho a inti tie Mikai say was it last year yeah training all over the country in digital business. Say ebia wunye musica member. Maybe ebia say upesa nim die no obekọ akotua sika bi. But because we a musical member, no, you have access to that training. No, that's the first thing because say no obia ko digital. But once you're a member, work office no. Say even to upload your music and all those things, no, you will get it because you're a member. That's the first thing, capacity building. Another thing, your welfare support, no, abnaka, no. Say, who your insurance policy, who bet you a monthly premium to get certain benefits, but who don't music, and who the annual premium no one time no you get those benefits. Another thing in pension.
Okay.
Pension, because Bessie Simon's Becker said time or the CK man he never heard them use that word pension. I mean, we know the stories and we will not recount those stories. In Tinia Union, no banu say any stallion trust for no kasa. Every month you do 100 cedis into your own fund. And she said, we are young musician, maybe already 20, 30. Now every month, we 100 cedis. We bet be 60, 70 gigs are Emma every day. No, there will be that fund you can access.
A pension.
Pension fund.
It's okay, so yen check a honor some few minutes in share. The question by what 22. Now or be register or a musical member or subscribing to pension. Year Bena most scheme no recognized as a pension year.
60. That is the standard.
That's
60
standard.
is when you can get your pension.
Now the what 50 say I feel no be register no. Next or 10 years.
10 years. Yeah.
It will be our sister on subscribe and they won't me subscribe.
Who subscribe at the age of 60 your maturity is 5 years from the date of subscription.
Okay, so more like 65.
And now we are 22, so now we'll start here. After 5 years, you can access 20% of your funds.
Oh, okay.
So what I say, then the 80% into say, hey, be already 22 by age 27. Why your friend is 100 cedis a month, no? For 5 years. Bibi aba we here do kakra ko bibi we to me call ye up to 20%. And then you're still contributing. For me, I think this is one of the best things to happen in the music industry.
Say uti now beside me question and Pacho. I think this answer should be very encouraging for you to join music. I'll say Crystal. I'll say please tell Abna Ruthie that her voice was high. Or so a child. Why? A saint famous. You greet me, I greet you. And I will say, you will be paying dues through your struggles to Musica. And when you record to, you alone will pass through thick and thin for promotion. What is the use of Musica then for me as an upcoming musician? We're a sunshine man. Maybe I try.
This is where the media comes in. And then I think the more such public education call out so that misconception this man. The other day will be can be say music garden among try and royalties no. And your music gamro. We a musician to say another businessman we see we products here. We a products no when him say you need a marketing and promotional plan. And your music na you be inti here say the best are distinctions so na man for hu ni enti is omundom music
That's the old patch and say when it comes to promotion of music in the things that has to do with working not the no so more ekua almost social sad you know bacho tiase
Sikasem ne holo.
And ka o ma mi messages ne kakra. Me ba why. Fifi Benji say the Ga word is wala, not wala. And I say sana me kan ye ana meti. Eye wala.
Wala.
As a wala.
Wala is a different one.
Wala.
Let's sing.
Wala.
How do you say let's sing so great? Inga.
Wala.
That's okay, so it's wala, right?
Bet wala.
Bet wala. In care wala.
Who sounds low.
Okay, we got me.
Wala we dreamt.
Because Yoruba for Ebeka ola. Oh no, it sounds like I can or it's ola. It's moka wala. I say it in the way a Yoruba person will say. It's ebaya or
Nia o ikwano. Uchi ani kakra bia. Ebaya say yes no die.
Uchi ani say bia ma. Come me you never can say.
Ochia wa no kakra bi ebe ye so dae.
Etimi can say wala. Machia man ba my anyway, Josephine, James, good morning. Well, I miss you and the crew. God bless you so much. Joe, Eric say good afternoon and happy Saturday to you. Oh, thank you. Yes, so we say Musica is supposed to by now own a radio station and TV station to support artists, but zero. Chat and kwan. Hey, yeah, I say when we have to my why now and that form sir. Anyway, also like see, ask him again. How does Musica help to push the works of musicians? You know, so this is the same question about it too. Anyway, you can also send your questions on Facebook and YouTube or 0266614149. I'm the only person that use my private number for that. So don't call me. I beg you. I beg you. Now, I Christian's dog, I be kind home, and I so Christopher, and so I be kind home. Triple MD, yeah, in Canada. Now, I'm not never so baby.
Pacho, in terms of support, no, na me kase. Say na bidemu kane fasika sem honi ade bia na so like that the boss go kan you know. Wo ba industry ni me wo sa wo hyehye wo ho ansa wa ba because industry mu be hiska e de apia so. And but support aye to me de ma any referrals ni ade ti say me abda me te hey wo ba me ho oh me pese me say na say me bra wo la te hey me refer na ma o obia minim say obetumi aboa ma wonyom na akọ no wokọ a woni nipa no amodili but sa referral no there we do that enti no wo ho ye boa e na nhihye ni bi kra wo ho a recording ni ade ene video kra video ye wo means bi a betumi aboa mo we twa video kakra bi eja wo de be hye wade ase na say wa wufu ataban a we twa video a wo pe you know so we do those things
for a new artist beauty say a branch here nebo eye fu kakrai obekam ho a na say bia or struggle with the video there's a way because of more industry knowledge and connection affiliation
exactly
you can betimi aboa no for a beginner video be there
correct
not later no a share the means of the survive
correct
it's beautiful
correct
it's good oh na mo kan basa
so one ben yen na one bisasa ansem no a em say wonnim.
Yeah. Timothy me boy me try music video. Say papa ya me producer or Israel or a musician.
I know him.
Or hear music video pa. But it's yeti nkomo ko ya ni ma minianu so ba community na minjai e mo masani aba Ghana music master so. Now we can be about the value of the musical card, membership card no. Pacho, what is that value you wanted to talk about?
So I was trying to say that ekuno ahoden pa no CPC ma say repeat actually no in the sense that se wukra card na ebie do scramma o. I mean, we have a countless number of stories and for based on the fact say Omaka say me a musician able to say dine chess a musician na omo produce card no epunu bie ma omo ekwan bie ma omo. So that's what I was trying to talk about. Say card no ebie kwan and in terms of internationally you say we cross the border crowd or Ghana no you will need that as your identity. Na etumi a chess say utonyoma mpa na nye se yibi keke na woka you know
na ebiem no na say yatiti label name musicians issues ba community miensa say me a member of Musica na me ni label problem mutimi boa
ye boa pa
how
so ye were lawyers I ni omo ye adwuma even before ube sign it what the contract ne kra na agreement with your label ne kra no ye were lawyers aye tumi mo hwem ma again before that ye sign kra what template ye tumi de ma na wo de trust our agreement na if you want that enti no steps ni nyina wo ho a edeboa na yen kan ko si se asem na aba ena uhia say yebebemu a we do that too. We come in, we give you all the technical support I will be here, any advice I will here be, and then we give you like I was saying lawyers no, but of course first level no free information near there, but who must work on another level because a issue with the person that you would have to talk to the lawyers on that level.
Music our lawyers are to me abwa.
Oh yes.
Music our mom lawyers as a member nya issue that has to do with court near there. Mo lawyers step in.
So almost stepping no, okay, almost stepping in as in they take over the case.
Okay, so me a musician, me name label problem. But me nisi come the befa lawyer. But me a member. Me a member of Musica. More lawyers are on me aboa me because I'm a member.
Pro bono die. And I'm a kind, a first level na ebe to me. Oh, then ba what's the issue? You read the natural, ya church the much row. I'm who say aha na wo touch ma wo sign ni we na ye say sa the basic information I will be here ne say wo de bete we issue na se de we can help you.
Okay.
But like I said, lawyer or a professional. And then I will lift your second level, which is kodima se mamedia, and then you would have to go into an agreement with the person. Yeah.
Okay. Some were lawyers.
Yes, we do.
Music are lawyers.
We do.
Okay, so one of the fears or some of the fears of these some of these musicians has to do with make up a lawyer, meet me a chair. You know, it looks too big for them. So I can follow a bit I'm not be dinner some basa me Johnny ko neko no lawyer. Ebi a cool lawyer scale Benjamin. Ebi am a lawyer, Ebianca, a bear more. So that was yes. Why I was asking that question.
And I got that. And you know, I am Pimpi, you know, you try to involve them from the beginning. And you know what join it cool, make use of all the channels are a wow. Who sign a contract? Men koya or kukuemu nechre asemba odiaba. Ya educate you. I'm who say ya what template or a bit to me. Lawyers ne yes, our template it all.
Okay.
Umbe to me you see and no. So then unim say me dem who question me this and this and this. And I make wakushia. Until before we could do sa point now when ya issue nipono, you try to educate them. Say take these steps, make use of these channels so that a bebo because of course. Lawyer dear or any juma. Into don't to make as a tembia on your pro bono, on your say obebre. Into no, we try to educate our members and members in good standing. Say you have access to this. Benefits. You have access to this. Into of course. But if you're not in good standing, how will you have access to this? Would you how better than when you access to this? Sana, you know, so all these people, all these lawyers that you know help music and it's because of relationship I knew some are with arbitration. It be so my consult your did that, you know, and a bit more so more dear there. So the bigger picture is there. And in a way it's okay. And you should be in good standing to be able to benefit from all these things. It's
a musician upcoming another already came. Na utie mi pacho ye di music at home komo. Reasons why you need to be part of the union. Na Karim Joy back. The explanation of Daddy Bosco is not convincing enough. I think Musica has very huge work to do. Yate. G Brown wasi wala mechiao. Muni ejuma. Medase. And now we say, Wale, media me wo UK, me bano so tuni mu UK. Ti music am better ma boa me. Na me ti me push me bano wo Ghana. And now Queen the Sea, I'll say sweet talks, but when you need their help, they will tell you pass here, go there, go here, up down, come down, go to this person, blah blah. Oh, some musical executives. We want to sleep with the underground artists and the Obwa. And the Queen Obwa. I double dare you, Queen. So also music executive be person know that part catch me. I double dare you, it's not happening. I can understand, don't worry. Peace 104.3 entertainment review no asugwa with OTA ne industry 101 no ye share music. Dog, my main core a tilly because who the why executive member that. Me jawa answer questions you be saying you be answering you Tilly Matilda Matilda your music I go
me papa pen friend is Matilda
and a family can home
oh radi nyakopon
Matilda Tilly Papa Bianco.
Metie in common na for young person now obisano. I think I share on the sentiments a bit more because music a institution that has been there for a while, an association that has been there for a while.
For a long while.
A very long time. Now, I think one of our major problems has been how to position Omoho in a way that even attracts or becomes the authority. Any personal or personal venture music must automatically know that Ochnebi, if I'm in a predicament, this is the people that can help. So I was joining. Self value has still not been established in the minds of a lot of artists here. Until Ubisa artists say, are you part of music or something? Because as we stand now, they are not so sure what they are getting, the value they are getting, because they know as long as they are joining a group like that, they are definitely going to be paying some dues. But as to if they are aware of the benefits they can get by being part of such a group, no, I don't think proactively, no, waiting your channel sound coming out, because the muka it doesn't have to take once a while better radio so and somebody that is listening will have to hear about it, because there have been big conversations about even contracting. A lot of artists or modern contract sometimes they can be in a real what you say, there are still so many other young artists signing, but if you ask them, are they even aware that there's an institution like this that could even help them look through? They are not aware, which means that education of idea, the value you bring to the artist, no, I touch him big time. What you say, because if you say ask not what you can do for the country can do for, but what you can do for the country.
Yeah, I don't know your quotation from.
Yeah, and American, I miss me quoting.
Okay.
I'm sure America at the time built itself to a certain level that now Otimijina also can say, maybe I do no, maybe I said then I will be bisa. So we have to ask ourselves, have we been able to give the artists that level of importance, and now they feel like, okay, now let me also give back. What you say, and I just feel there has to be a lot of proactiveness, because more young and then there's so much going on. So if the artist still does not see the value in being part of music, then it means that there has been a blockade that is actually transcending value to the artist, because every artist needs services I'm providing. So how come they are still not coming? Which means they are not getting the information. So we have to actively put it out there.
Okay. Matilda, no. Dog.
Mr. Tia from Michael.
I'll be happy. Also, Sana dog friend. Mina Nankwana FM Mankane.
Michael.
Yes, dog.
Music.
Dog, we are not going to talk like a former executive. You
okay,
are talking
like a pandit.
Like a pandit today.
Okay.
Thank you. God bless.
I should talk like a pandit, okay. Okay. Michael, no credit. About coupe. Na ya tense fi 1975 yati musica ekuo batan si ho efri ya papa num from ora jo esin mo abreswa bepem sidiku buari ananam soa bepem obo to danaki mi to obo bepem ende besa salmons etisu one problem. I remain dominant in all the presidents are Abetina Musica Ekunjasu now. And I was happy say that the Bosco Ebo Bakoso. One of them has to do with Nipanankasa Music Organization Yomodiano. How well have they embraced the union and ready to support? You Hunusasaya Kakra for the last between Sidi Kubu to Obo, you difference Kakra. You could see say Abraham Mohi Jamu na Edom whole commitment or Chame Kwame Muina beholdu positions. Udru union or how to say some life be a coso. And I think Utum say some energy be Udru union na Utum say we kwa letters kwa and Daddy Bosco was the administrator. Udru how to say yes, Reverend Fifi Khan, may he so rest in peace. Also to one of the finest proposal developers we have in Ghana. Wakwasha Asiasi. not just and yes, you could see there was some level of vibrancy. You obo administration at the bar musical right after or the bar musical. You and even with policy crown or body by the Ejumapa projects or the Betu. And I think a lot of artists, any Ghanaians, bought into that concept. The Ejumapa concept was Bibia, a tone Kofu Bibri Trima, or Muye committed. And for the first time, actually, even that we saw one of the biggest swearing-in ceremony, music in terms of presidency, Abba Inano, Obo's presidency was one of the highlights. One of the biggest swearing-in power. Even on the day I swear president in people willingly giving money to the union in terms of giving seed capital for Obo administration to rise up. On said they've been come here.
Me say kaza se pandit to nye as former
executive. Because some kunya pande kunya mana me tiare matna form.
Okay. Okay.
What does it? And of course, we had people, and in fact, me share even from. And Obo had a lot of things. For example, Midland support 2 year giving facilities to artists. Now they are there by payment baby country. That is the entire my background no. And say, and we say kola 8 year, and they want to know why. As I say, we ko join the union. And but the ability won't say.
I can appreciate his challenge with separating himself as a pundit from as a former executive. The passion is too much. They okay, you know, it is only so okay.
They tell me that me will be because
although he's a pundit, no, why yet union ejuma, and then he cannot pretend. Ain't you allow the man to flow?
They be met my now you was and now Diminia pandit on this issue.
Met my pandit. Now the Munya but say I could Matra Musica as a chairman for 8 years. And also National Executive Council. I was one time the National General Secretary, the whole union. What I said when the Nampedu resigned, I was the General Secretary. And into I know music at the as a Bible that member. The enemy come in baby say
mistake.
Me baby say me mamu dia mu ha adwenu ntete me no me question me baby say say ah me ntie de ulama ka e ka no I go never one out team na on side no buy dia me question me baby say me ma do le ka no ntete me say na me pese me bisa eye yewura Daddy Bosco music any news executive no about power no yehumu ina mo challenges amowo how well and amode past executives ni bi are link up to be able to see what they can also bring on board to support administration and more running because said the media come up preamble no e bi ma ye bi pen and there's a way maybe there are some connections be or some of the people still holds to me I open some link ups financial sponsorship details abua madam executive buy for the last 4 years a damn connection among some of the past executives ni bi wo more criteria in terms of has there been anything like that the beboa so that they can also unearth a few areas that they feel say there's a way they can support the union with.
Okay, before Madam Vice President Bebamuno person can say current executive no more than 2 years. We were 4 years in the wilderness. Caught in sem. In the current administration, 2 years. Meaning, say, President Impenyimfo will be reaching out to some of the past executives. Mijidi say, Wakasai the Shenim said this week, let Abe invite you. So Abna will be out the best of
me are willing, and one will say previously, no, government have support me. Kai say, Tamana Sidi Kubari, a year president. Say Yaba 6 match. Government allocated performance slots on the 6 match across the whole region, Ghana regions Nina. union no our relationship with government government provided sika say all musical regions need and there should be simultaneous concerts to herald the independence of Ghana. That proposal not still exists. How well have we connected? Because you're better than tables. Mark say, I buy more. How well have we connected our court to government in terms of some of these areas? Proposal by Namodia Koma government, say government. Says that they are aboard the choir, your money 2 million Ghana. Government make Yamakis. Man who say Jomama Bai, man who say the heart to the creative art is very clear. And he's making donation funds to some of these courtesies. We have Rexoma or a musician. So at least, if not, we have one of us even there planted at the office of the presidency. Proposals Ben and Modeda Pronoswa Modiaqua. More to my cancer, yet the proposal call this date up to now government and why.
Okay, the woman is say,
well, as I said, I won't tell me a pandit.
Good. The woman say, higher kwan so kwan ni bo bakumbi so say, and I no, Madam Frema time no. And Rollins car baby no BB. Since then, last year say for young Golden Jubilee celebration no, young conference no, and also for Ghana Music Month, some form of support.
Okay.
This year so a little support, but send ya make no a higher coin who
say name on figures. Support
and no make us say
figures need to know say I yeah no see opinion
say obi ma 5 CD na ebia woni so a ochna ebia mouse 5 CD no nia enu nti na make baby say we need some institutional support apart from ebia yekoye Ghana Music Month ya nya kakra no those things no for us the way forward is institutional support to specific organizations within the creative space. Inti sena wokan no in the past yenya 2 million, but it shouldn't be a one-off thing. It should be proposal be both MPP and NDC say they need to align with the associations, I think for a period of 4 years or so, because there is structured support to Musica, to Actors Guild, to all these identifiable organizations. No, it will allow them to roll out meaningful programs and also engage with their members better.
Okay, Abraham, I mean, beside my last question. And now you're table so I can say. Fancy you didn't come away in a way. Your mama tea and Cassa Musica, ye hear more bands of the boy. Government saw mine 2 million Ghana cedis. Of head, a den amount bay.
Hey, Chairman.
Question with the mammy, one kakra.
Did I say?
Of head, pa, dear, me money answer. The tea me money answer is of head no. The crana was as I'm going for no. Mammy got secret, so I'm got secret. Soaks, patch of Mike.
Hola.
Yes, boss.
You see, I am so angry, disappointed, frustrated, depressed, listening to my two favorite people, because me Senifa, Daddy Bosco is one person. Senya amenity at all. Yes, enemy being so no, my sweetheart's darling, so Tihansi.
Oga say, I executive or winning the entire million or Muslim.
Oh, okay. But young canokrabako. Unim, my frustration no, Ejina say, ubia, mekane say, oti gold so, na or stress riska. Oti gold so say the could not tis winning in your gold, pure gold.
It is a castle.
What you say?
And so you come again.
You see, I remember Obo Pfizer Hewani, all those. I have been around for long,
Very
and
long.
I was part of the the fight for the industry, no. Now, dear Bakwani Eka, our biggest and a slogan is say, "I buy engine in some free industry, no."
Yeah.
Yeah, arguments, no. And yet, in talk about Kwan, ye ne corporate office crampo Kwan, say, ye pesi abiding in sa ebe for ye industry, no more. Ye wa yesika, ye analysis ni nyemeni na prove say, yes, we can be on our own. So how come today we are sitting here and thinking of what an institution can do for us, benevolence, just say, how did we get here? The very people are nim, analysis say, and I buy so say, and I always salute Betty Mold for pushing. See a benya yemrano. I went back for this airline.
Is it airline 19?
Corporate, your friend is saying.
Airline. No?
Yeah, 2010.
Yeah, 2010. Okay, sorry.
Ola.
2010.
This is an industry, ye generate iska. Omo first problem, okay, you intro be a bisa, say, a better Gamro Abuano for promotion in Yemen.
Say music about Gamro Juma.
Messi Gamro, musica. One promotion. We will only do this or get here when all that it needs is for you to go to the office, pick a form, fill, pay 300 cedis, and you are a member. That is the biggest challenge. That's why we are here. That people are just asking this question.
As in
membership.
Yeah, first year member.
Yeah. You
have a problem with it?
Yes. That is why Obi Bisa say me member. Because one, who be a member, at least the association should be able to give you orientation as to what it takes to be a member and how you can qualify to be a member. This is a professional association. You must qualify to be a member. It's a professional, your friend is saying, association. International amount it here. And san wabemu ya Joe say okay, maybe I say 2 days bia na si bibia waba ya chire mu nyina ma qualify yes what ya say ai yeah yes say ni I talking about template your friend is saying contract obi be ye member onim say omo template bia but ye na dey omo tenancy 2 days 3 days ya mom nhihye ni nyina ya chiro om senia template ne tie ni bibia o kwakọ sign contract bia onim enye na ne betena radio so ne discuss we
but say or say 300 no I'm sure say
it
comes with all these right before you be jini panatum self or your member no it's not just about the 300 but you go through procedure.
No, you don't go through anything.
Now you're a member.
Okay, my main can be into there's an ideal situation and there's a real situation. Among for Bebre Dom Union for various reasons. Obi wana gig wa US. Yabisa say then approve say we a member. Waba inti onu no orientation ye different. Union no ye orientation ye ma amount for who say wadom union ni. These are your benefits. These are your what you call it. But Emi says any American no obia uninu kasapoa or tiewu but or onim ni opiki nia mekane say ye ba forum ti say we are ye tie ni obia kan ye ko a na ya hu say okay nia we kan no say na ebe to me I utilize no into advice is something we do not reject. So what you say to us?
This man. Okay, in Timpacho to take care of this Charlie because Ababibri you hear some of these because you don't give them that orientation. I believe, say, and Sando Biabe every month, members are Benny, your mom 2 days. When you experienced person be on your matinase, actually, no benefits. Say, we have problem, we are say, you for 2 days before you qualify and then you are registered. You become a member. The next point, they say, you see, for me to become a member, there be a association, it is because association is sleeping on their most important job, which is fighting for the interests of the members. We have members whose rights are being trampled upon every day with impunity. And musica.
When Mammy can be so Christian, your kind, Madame Fopa, and Obi on him said me, I don't like what you call it, conflict and things like that. But because this is a big platform, so it can be big now one correct here. A bad problem. Me bag Gideon Obisa me said, "Da, what are you doing about Kwesiata's contract issue?" First question, is Kwesi a member? Second question, if not a member, why didn't you join? And then now that you have an issue, just like Tilly said, issue Yaba, the musica, we come in. Yes, we do that from time to time. To say Yao Sapong Adi, Yao passed, he was not a paid up member. But Abadae, inti yakoye yadoye kakra. You see the backlash. And what upset me the most, say me bisa say, are people rational or emotional? Because if they're rational, they will know, say, it's a professional association. What's the criteria? Meaning, companies be, say, Uka baby, you're even a staff of the member. 1 week, no, omunye shui. A year, no, nombeye bibi. Inti, ni a meeting, a say there's a lot of misconception and false assumptions. And untina, so Christati BB or C,
membership procedure.
Oh no, say no dear, we've dealt with it. The issue of fighting for our members.
Okay, that's
and we
where
can at the beginning say all these copyright things. We know a union now you initiated that whole process for Betty to be appointed by the state. So what you see. So yeah, Juma, but we cannot do everything and we cannot pretend to be a perfect organization.
Okay.
With us.
All right. So but I was honestly, I was thinking said that Bosco was going to answer the Okan, but it looks like we didn't get the answer.
That Bosco is
We didn't get the answer.
No, it's a question.
But we will still stick to what you were asking.
But
so go back to what you were
so
asking.
we miss a question on one side.
No. Me correction of a misrepresentation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about fighting for members' interests. One,
Exactly.
members, according to the copyright law, and I have the LI here, and obi a obetimi aboa me tili ya wona aboa me ne akenkan. Okay.
Moma vice president in kind.
36. 36. No. Tili be boa me.
Copyright Regulations 2010. 36.
Section 36.
Section 36. A person who intends to perform the work of an author or cause the work of the author to be performed in public or do any act in respect of work protected under the Copyright Act 2005, Act 690, shall apply to the appropriate society for a license for the performance of the work.
Go to the next one.
Yes, application for performance license 37. 1. An application to use or perform a work shall be as set out in Form 1. Form 1.
Okay.
In the fifth schedule to these regulations. 2. A society shall charge royalties in respect of the grant of a license as it may determine. 3. Subject to sub-regulation 2, a person who fails to renew a license 2 months after the expiration of the license shall, in addition to the royalties charged, pay a late renewal fee of not more than 50% of the royalties charged.
The last one. The last Mpacho. The last one.
That's the last one.
So the last one, which is 5. I mean, 5.
Yeah.
The returns shall be as a set out in Form D in the fifth schedule to the regulations. A person as set out.
Vice President.
A person who fails to comply with the request made to that person under these regulations or makes a declaration which the person knows to be false commits an offense and is liable on summary conviction to the fine of not more than 100 penalty units or to term of imprisonment of not more than 6 months or both.
Good, thank you.
So,
you see, now
we now kind of
members.
It has nothing to do with musical.
No. Musical members are musicians.
Yes.
They own copyrights. Their works.
But their works are assigned to.
No, they are
Gamro.
Meba. I am a musician.
Okay.
I belong to Musica. What am I saying? And I have assigned my works to Gamro. You are seeking my welfare. Obi me. What am I saying? Have you come to fight for? What you are saying? Me works now. Ye use. What babe fighting for me? Even if I'm not a member, me who say till a member, cause he a member. Now fighting for more. At the end of me babe count home. What am I saying?
Okay, so this is how it works.
Yes. And you know,
the moment I sign my work with Gamro, I become a Gamro member.
So minimum. So what? Men mix it.
And then our person, me say a musical member.
Me a musical member.
Mami with Gamro.
There be me a musical member. Yes, see me Gamro for see me. Into music and me fighting for me.
Okay, so Gamro for ne CCY is a different issue. But we are talking about amount for a what do you call it? What's the English we use again? A use who works.
No, but Ola.
Yeah, man.
He's right because the body, which is music, they are in charge of the welfare and the well-being of
musicians, artists.
So if what am I talking about? If the job of Gamro is not being done to the fullest, which means that automatically, the welfare of the artists is being neglected. So the body that is in charge to push for the welfare and the well-being, how do you sit aloof and an institution like Gamro?
Your members for.
Okay, so
trying to put.
Thank you.
That was cool.
Okay, Mamin can be. This is part of the confusion because work of copy.
Don't mix it.
When we say
Gamro, I know Gamro's work and I know Musica's work. I'm saying your members are being mistreated by Gamro. What are you doing for your members?
So let me answer.
Yes.
It's on record. Say during the era of my beloved Kalosechi, and people who know my relationship with Kalosechi will tell you I'm pained to even say this. It was musical leadership led by Obuo, NS2 Kaisaki Esnu, 100 signatories.
100, yes.
Are resulting in the current form of Gamro.
Good.
Was that fighting for the rights of members?
It was fighting for the rights.
Just this week, musical leadership, Mimbo Embassy needing, we had a high-level conversation on how to strengthen Gamro. We were sitting in the meeting, we were talking copyright, royalties and things. Gamro was in there, but it was Musica talking with this ambassador on how we can resolve the copyright issues. We're fighting for our members. Wouldn't be Mahu say usually when people are supposed to be fighting for things, Nyayenim say aluta. Nyayenim say chobo sok mami yue.
And no, Masa.
But
for after Mutu Kalosechi, your members were still being the same treatment. Here, they be a Betana Kasi form. This is the template of the form. It's here.
So
your members since then, you are more pretty on Musa, you are sister on Musa. At the end, why you meet your only ambassador of the B. Kwakwa to make a
so great.
Your members are what have you done for them? Individually, they cannot. Some of them don't have the capacity. You as an association, what's the more lawyers?
Socrates.
Marco fighting for
no.
You are supposed to take them to court.
Charlie, I think you should call Socrates to order.
According to the law,
Because
you are supposed to take
Kasa.
Camilo to court. According to the law, Musica, you are supposed to take Camilo to court on behalf of your members.
Okay, so quote the part of the law where Musica is mentioned to take Camilo to court.
Okay, while he's looking for that quotation, no, Mamin Kabium say Musica. Current situation with copyright in Ghana. Yenaya causes our revolution dating back from 75 through to the early part of the 80s, right through to
Section 5.
2000. Time of Boni and Peduni did that court case to get what you call it. And I can say beyond that, Emi says, so we see you are advocating or fighting for something. What people usually expect is now our radio, so now we yet to be. So great, you didn't mean kasa.
There be nya cannot change seven. Me can't see bra radio, so me say the law says obia one fail form no one for returns number no. See I didn't court. Your members no you for returns in my. Me can't see better radio so here to bra radio so
this is part of the confusion, Socrates, and I'm so disappointed. Say obi
you are not disappointed. You are not.
You should know better. No?
You are not disappointed.
You are meddling the waters.
You are not disappointed.
Mpacho yakom na minka sakakra. Wada Roma.
After Mamun protected at Bosco. Mamun protected at Bosco.
Gamro is a legal entity.
That's him.
Gamro is a legal entity.
Maintain your kind.
There be I konya no ntina konya ni mo.
Osi maintenance here. And then we can tell say makuma abadodo. Gamro is a legal entity.
Yeah.
It has a system of administration. Musica is also a legal entity with a system of administration. And at this point, I'll invite Abuna Ruthie.
You will continue.
No, Maminka Bibi, because Gamro was structure. And Abna is a vice president of Musica and somebody who is in the leadership.
So you know your vice president is here. You took the point out of the
No. So
thank you.
Me pacho soaks. Musica is an association.
Yes.
Welfare.
Yeah, on behalf of members.
Relax. Welfare association. Now Musica more akasa and now no kasa and no more juma and I'm a actually.
Yeah.
Musica no we are in the full meaning. And they say is their leadership mandate is to promote the healthy growth of the music industry.
Yes.
In Ghana, develop musicians' talent, knowledge, skills, and ensure their voices are heard at every level of government. Their key objectives include advocacy, capacity building,
advocacy,
preservation of heritage. So, baby, I do money na me. I say you two more free.
So if the members
association, no.
If the association members obi any omun ye obi sisi omo, are you telling me say you cannot?
Say na vice president can say you no the better association anymore. Then they take the first stage
or no
of
vice president
that.
Or no vice
president. But say a court issue now we hear lawyer dear. They can help but we be
good. Enti omo members na emrano Tilly emrano section 5 hono actually say.
And then they will reading.
Say obi any omo am far returns na ma omo works no one returns na ma si omo court member iti or no cramp so, for the returns ma or no vice president no cramp for the returns.
How would you know?
Oh, this and say when you returns are
returns in there the vice
and you ma born no
royalties no
and your royalties nipple royalties no
what are you talking about
and you na boy ya no emra no na me kan so tie ye o say so bia obey use umra no obey use works members works no members no works no so nipa ne be register with Gambro ne o chere ne ho say me person me use works good every month no so they returns works na we use no say ode ho report
Ekoma Gambro
say my boy elder the Japan and 7.
Yeah.
My boy Daddy Bosco num 2 Abran root with num 5. So I report no so the common gam.
Yes.
So one fan kwa and hunsun so aye.
But what is the guarantee say or more e wo gam no mu nyina music for?
Enyo mu nyina fine, but musical members no wo mu no.
Have they complained that music for an armor? Has anybody now hear music member?
Ubisa questions. What say? Omo wo gam ro no.
Yeah.
Omo nyina ye
music.
But at least musical members will sue themselves.
Exactly.
So why the first question?
Etina me Dabio say enyo mu nyina na ye music for.
Enyo but who say musical members will. And the other thing when who say musical members a woman na me come asem.
The second question is musical members.
No, we are not moving to the second question. The first question no beside. Who beside me say asema me kan no. Enyo mu nyina and gamro for enyo mu nyina na ye musical members.
Yes.
So but you know say musical members in Suwom.
Say me building media.
You are not building anything because that question, no, you have to withdraw it because I'm talking for members of musical who are with Gamro.
Okay.
What you say? Now, members of musical, no.
Musical na one Gamro no. Omo saying na dey omo how akoto music anymore omo ntimi amo man so.
There be yet is almost complaining. There be
Musical members.
That is Bosco.
Okay.
I think David, let me take it up. So I think what happens generally is Obia Tonyuma. People assume say Hifa or Hifa no wenya ni issue. Just say first thing onipa no ebe dwunia say then a music guy amano.
Vice, don't say asabno. I'm talking of musical members. Don't talk.
I hear you.
No, you know free.
So I'm going to go there.
Go to the musical members.
I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there. Now, there. One of the reasons why we are here today is because we are taking steps to correct some of these things. Me Uncle Socrates up, you know. Who say I was here fighting my members. Into the near Beya, ye started and me kind. Near Beya, umedi ye biano, ye beye. You're talking about Gamro and our returns, no, and everything. There are talks, there have been meetings, they are trying to put systems in place.
For how long?
Sisiano, I think that going forward, no. What you should task us is to give us a timeline. Say, me can't show. Our feedback, no. And yet to no. So I'm just telling you that it's not time for us to belabor the point. We are working, and
so you admit that. Here, so you admit that you have slept on the job.
No, we haven't. We haven't.
For how long?
It doesn't lie.
You see, the point is
in you said, Mike,
so
it doesn't like okay, but that the boss will come baby or say different entities. And to me, sorry, yes, you know, there are so many ways to kill a cat. We are working.
I'm talking law.
So Manuel.
I'm talking law.
Law
ne say members no obia or your musical ne works. User no I'm record for returns na amba no
exactly
ni ayenye ni
papa t
users no me
users
no one music adin
no one more music adin you cannot I am so alert to say you cannot confuse the listeners. We are not musical. I'm referring to musical because no na GSU no Bosco cannot see is the only body that represents musicians in Ghana. Okay.
Yes,
what must you
recognize?
So you have members, and the amounts are recognition. No? So there's an expectation, BS else you don't deserve to be there.
Okay.
So if members are being short-changed for all these years, and yet when you knew for all these years, mutimi 2 kalosechi. What must you say? Mutimi 2 kalosechi with 100 orders. No, did you make sure say emrano? I protecting my members, no. emran ye di adwuma na
Money and
Say
say.
emreya be protecting members. Yenti ni asori efi abetena he yo.
Okay.
Just so we can send the education out. There's something going on. Yeah, but hey,
So, Manengasa.
there's something going on. Tie uka say users of music ni ade no. E was so mu log, e was so mu ye say ni ade. Mama Musa. DNA wo mu facility ho mo de be log ni ade. It has to take an entity, you know, working on that, providing that. Now say if we are equipped as musicians to even work on that, why not? So there are conversations going on. There's work going on now. Daddy Bosco cited example back on. Why are we talking to people? Why are we trying to get equipped to be able to help our members? We need to get that done. License, no.
And Socrates Oba studio with an agenda. Tell us your agenda and what you want music to do.
My agenda is that you should stop.
Because can reality ni na on person obeti as can agenda.
Agenda then say, I want you to work in the interest of your members.
That's exactly
Thank you.
what we're doing.
Inti enuna no unim bibi mami kan bibi. Eti say obi abisa.
Ghana music man.
Me dasi. Eti say obi abisa question. Marking scheme wo ho. Now, who answer question no? Examiner know what discretion to give you a certain mark based on the marking scheme. Socrates Wabaha say, I want to run down musica and make musica look unpopular.
Never.
Inti what bisa
Never.
Okay, inti mami
Yeah, what bonti be him say I'm not running down musica.
Inti
I am giving you
Socrates.
exactly what you have been doing. I am calling you to it. Say, look, you are supposed to fight for the interest of your members all these years. If you have not done it, am I running you down?
And Nunami cannot say. So I said, say, in Ghana, Obi feel say, usi mi ku ama.
Me patcho that boss ko ne kasa dog.
Don't worry, my own super count.
Me mic you off. Me patcho who betu come no question abeso bisa no. Obi mic off. Obi mic off. I just
Before you speak, declare your agenda.
I didn't come here with an agenda like you. No, like if I said that the boss could say Socrates. So okay, we hired you. Okay, la. Let's give you the microphone. Socrates.
What's the agenda?
I mean,
You have no idea.
so what is your agenda?
What's the agenda?
Well, I think, sir,
Yeah.
during the conversation, both parties no making it clear, sir, during the campaign time, the MPP met them. That is preparing of the manifesto.
Yeah.
The NDC caucus too met them. Even mentioned those who were involved. If you cry, I don't make so. My question when at the box would say, "O can send me no correct here, and now or re arrange a seminar kind. If you any correction by rearranging, say a buy mu nipe bi etia, then na omu here aboa. Why enfatum bebre sports." Okay, say sika dodo mpo ayade boa individual clubs omo omo program kra by FGF so ye den eboa wo. Na ye mo 10% out of the omo ye de kra ebebo omo so because so mo ye bibi. Now, ewe na that was kuka say omo twin kwa ba ho nko je hwe ba ban ehwe wo bibi omo no. This is my question. It's not an agenda. Daddy, the party that met you, two parties met you, pay your submission. One is in power. Whatever they told you as musica, have you made the initiative? Say ubisa won say sebu enkoma ye di no say na moka eba ye ho nyame adom mo betena simpie no so aye bia some I don't want details but some move ne aba ana. I just want to ask answer with my next question because of your submission at the wire.
Yeah, engagements. Yɛayɛ engagements.
Okay. Na kyerɛ sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛte ha yi ola obi hyɛ wo bɔ sɛ menya bɛdane programs director for Peace FM a de biara dwoada mema wabɛka wo product ho asɛm na wote sɛ nipa na bɛdane director for Peace FM a na kyerɛ sɛ automatically no wo product na ɛbɛyɛ den ɛbɛkɔ na sɛ ola yɛ how bebree a yɛka ɛma da de bosco any music afoɔ no is solved because parties too na engage you on back one back abem na so mo ni how but adia back one me bisa that is say or see every project they do they get sponsorship.
Not every project.
Okay, sorry.
So there are certain projects that the union funds exclusively, and then some projects we get support.
How do you found this exclusively?
Okay,
okay, there are some project that is found exclusively by the union.
Okay.
And now my say how the union gets funds. Said through dues. I stand to be correct. It's a 15 cedis a month. Who said I don't know if I.
Yeah.
Now say sana influx neba. Yet you need data of because I say financial director did have. You need data of members more.
I'll say about 1,000.
It is 1,000 and so multiply 15 Ghana cedis a month.
15,000.
Sana money a month.
On the average.
On the average.
That is the expected. But in yes, Sana Munya.
And there are a lot of members who are not standing, they are not in good standing. Because and the last question maybe something about I'm saying now or per se or DBB so BB so into bacho kona membla. Maybe last question answer me.
Okay, now would be BB about
projects. We see there was someone kasamo fund.
Okay, in say yakasai the leadership of the union, some members have gone to Ebote last 1 week. It's a project. It's solely funded by the union. So what you say? So there are things the union does that we're able to get support, and there are things that we use our IGF, our internally generated funds, and like Abna said, support from members to execute.
So it means Selkan project now a year is one of the projects. A war is one of the projects. BBC or member so you see it as a project.
Okay, now
because my kind of project, you know, honestly, you know, I was thinking in another way.
Okay, project is something you start and you end.
Yes.
So technically, people think in terms of big projects.
Okay.
But when I use project in this context, it is specific activities.
Okay.
That the union would do, and then we'll fund ourselves. And I'm just making that distinction. Naya who say ABA say union no koye BBA. And you know, technically speaking, a project means something that has a start and an end date.
Yes.
In this context, no muntin muna me yes.
But I just say no, it falls within your office because you are director for special projects. You know, so we need.
So that is why it is special projects and not just projects.
Okay.
So a special project, one set project we executed was with support from the Ghana Skills Development Fund, and then we went around the whole country. We went to Tamale, Kumasi, and we did a training in Accra.
Okay.
That's a special project.
Okay.
Okay, and I just say music for Sika Semno. Say I'm paso la eba so emphasize ya sha afinase. Na omo project a year we mean who a year say part of even though the definition is I mean who's a part of a project.
Yeah, it's not part. It's not part.
Because person who say self fund I would me fundi biom wankasa. Sika ya kan 15k Charlie eswa. O just here. Because say I'm paso afini ya sha se no omo den shisha to kwemu say yeah training of ABR how to understand contract writing for example what I say as a musician now you're picking it up say year beyond in three quarters for members.
It becomes like a capacity building.
And say within a capacity building say you will travel you say Ghana man some in Ghana you say your project be every year beyond you in for Ghanaian musicians I identify 1 8 5 10 3 ebobo UK ebobo France Ghana man tina no mo no omunyeska etimi chese omuye project bi sa to ho a
okay
na se o kwa akọji find na aban no funding bi wo hwa yenu se eye bibi regular minister so otimi dey na se entina nka se ye pese ye nya bibi quantum se so the GFA for na we
example
sa league no mo bo no e ade e da ho What does it? And so can say I'm Ghana man here, mamu bibi kakra. Bibi kakra ne kyerɛ sɛ.
GF4.
Not
Wanga say my GF4 bibi kakra for Ghana.
There you see I'm Ghana man ti. Ya mamu bibi kakra.
Ghana Music Month.
Ghana Music Man, sorry. Ghana Music Man, ya mamu bibi kakra. Late Jerry John Rollins we ya mukoi hoso ya mamu bibi kakra. Enti almost obi kasi amani kakra. Na said the ocean and yen the man.
No. Kakra so is subjective.
It could even be subjective, but kakra ni kyerɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ deɛ nipa no ɛhwehwɛ no what game na say but mbɛsɛ ɔmo yɛ te aseɛ sɛ aban bi de woyɛ nhyehyɛ ɛne wofa atenaseɛ mu sɛ me ba aban mu a wei na mɛyɛ ama mu a all sectors bia aban hyia mu bia aban ne ba mo fa sie nya den ɔyɛ but ɛbɛba gye sɛ wetumi ayɛ bibi down ɛda hɔ ɛma wo nti that is my small advice my last point is ɔka asɛm bi sɛ papa yi ewu yi ɛfɛ sɛ yasapo nkurɔfoɔ ka asɛm a sɛna nkurɔfoɔ no kan no ɔmo kan ada emotional anaa rational now tie if something must be done rationally and you start emotional journey you invite people to join you emotionally and I will explain
I mean tiase
what the abadaya come up tell me what the abadaya come up from the Galaxy whilst nipa no down he is not in good standing
with your association
na etiefo ni ahwefo so the abadaya
Eddie atete o madwina ma
don't tell me that ola tell me kana say when you say akwano he's not in good standing and daddy can kure back one last time you assembly me can me say
what do you chat to
1 week wo hoy yeah here associations and members to come and do anything at 1 week pay your constitution as a welfare e nipa ne daddy benku so no wu a eyi na se na ye bibi it is a wakoye emotional presentation now nkrofo are being unreasonable to you now who cause am
now you know cause
we see yet here mo obi 1 week
Ebotela that was salt pond
I hope say mo ko ye 500 emotional abadaye presentation because we are sour it doesn't attract other members
all right
the attraction is what that the Bosco said say we be say the question be omo answer till now say what would they do to attract who can be say question no
omokan
they okay no so be to say ola ye member and I say ni say ya say aboa no what must say ya say aboa no okay bibi say there are people that come to you with their different intentions. And say, who took on Kwabano, told me, say, if you say you are a member of the musical, show us an ID card. Now the panel, so you're holding the document up. Now, on Rashiba, you find say officer, so that I bet my quick graduation manner. Some minute Nabe someone say, yes, we are man and any budget. But some minute they said, so your kind and say, if you join the union, you have 2 months to go through an orientation so you can pick up a card. Now, since anybody here trying to go show US because of pay ID card no or buy processing of them we pa. Ebe equipping na man can go say challenge for card a strong e boa but say na ko ho nya enye instant ye de be ma wo e say ko yes am 2 weeks bi na wa clear bi enti me the may advice obi as a challenge corner ko join so that it becomes attractive.
Farmer Socrates back up.
Quick one. Now
we are not going back to the law.
No, I'm not going back to the law. Yeah. Hey, or the law. Bosco.
Yes, sir.
You see, I sit here as a member of Musica, yeah.
Oh, you're a member.
Yeah, I'm a member of Musica. Check your records.
But you are not paid up.
No. But me pacho. The reason why I am
as a pundit.
Mumami land fast. You see, me yase me tise gam Musica sika when they are sitting on money. If you fight for your members, me be suka krei. Me believe say if you fight, ni system ni ejuma. Music sika ebenya from what will come to their members now will be so much so that you will not even need any, you will not go to somebody with a cap in hand I bet you sika what system ni mo no. Gamro enti menjije. Na mo nso mo members na nya mo share. Na mo nso mo nya mo share from your members no. I bet you don't need any institution in Ghana to support you.
Okay, so
if you are able to make it work, that is what I'm calling your attention to say. Emranu or I support you more. Emranu is on your side.
Don't worry, me assure say 1 year time. 1 year time. Yes, she has here. Ubeka say, oh, music at my yard. Yahu say, moi bois Gamro is working.
All right, Vice President, you move firefa Jumadia Damoni here. Mu be fire FM kakra ansane ya sorry nkomodie so
yo lamidasi so being facultative in so baby that the boss ko kind kitu be enche that be fa question be amba so yegu so and I said say in yentia you spend the time on this issue is because we want people to know say we are working and there is also show for instance you need TUC kasa near a collective bargaining agreement. Send a beya bibe to me, a sabibe tohwa, or bibe to me, Eddie Abonebra as a musician. And no, we are working. Okay. And I say, Minka Bibisuka crown for a government support near there. Yes, you hear more. However, a Bible for buy a ministry and any agency say was here and you almost yasnepa. Almost yasneka. Oh, yeah, me sure, very sure. Also, that the boss catch us me some of the things, and we all know. So,
because someone said,
okay, say, yeah, questions.
Some catch you. I can find the question. On the 20 million biaba. It's also we are one. Yeah, wild basa. And you know, Sanya a council kind, and I say a chairman. Yeah, the new man to talk him like a church on your man. You bet to me, a present Enya Bibi. So echo. Before then, cry Ebiba say a project be say so Ghana Music Month na support Kakraba she rhythms were all female festival you know like last December and this December and also no support in there we are enjoying it and a branch of music and you know you go so month of March. Yeah, Ghana Music Month.
Ghana Music Month. Senya Heritage Month. Emma Ghana no Musicians Union of Ghana. Yes, so they are to say a month. Yembo yenyo more. Na yemfa enyoman to akwemu eboa ya jom to 4. Enunti ye free health screening. Ye beye next week. Nyame adoma Thursday. Ewa ye head office ho. Ewa Accra. Na yet to suffer be and then we in Gustan the only Gustan Debra be show up be check pum because most of the time I am not ye dear Jumanechia yen home and I say yen to me yen time my health now be whom body no here no na fe we jemu enti no free health screening ewo hwa ye de manum to phone nyina and ye uye nyum to ho adwuma bia obetumi afa ho and that's happening on the 19th ewo ye head office ho Accra Thursday. Now face so as part of Ghana Music Month no I think I mentioned earlier say bibi de bois amwef no. And in April, we are trying to fix the date. In April, we will have High Life Night. And then ye sana na yenya sika kakra near the abua amwe no agent musicians fund no. Then the omu here bia omu to me aye. Nanka yene ask a counselor. People that know person counselor intimidate me.
Counselor. I will not allow you to intimidate my guests, please.
A sexual intimidation. Because
thank you, Counselor.
I was just admire her lips, the way it's going up and down.
And Vice President Pacho,
and we also have what we call up and coming artists Omo Night. Now, what we do with this night is man for opportunity to come and then, display their craft. And on we remember now, bet me and see a certain stage in the mouth, and that's also coming up in April. Now, I'm not giving specific dates because finalize venue issues. Now, there was some standard venue, but in Sempi. And finalize it. And we'll put all that out. We just want people to know, say, well, these things are up and coming for. And yeah, 2 years running. Yeah, buy as new executives, yeah, 2 years running. And I need CJ Multimedia also collaborate Aquaba Festival and also another night Nkofu showcase so the music side we take it up
within the
within March and April. Now because we decided say I was say there should be something going on in terms of creatives.
Space, no?
Oh no, there's that talk. So that's why we said yet December in GHP, but I mean it's going to be all through. So we are also riding on that to make sure say in the regions no they're holding concerts, free health screening, and seminars members all in this month and the next is happening. And mama if I went to a tour in term who baby music regions na Commission on Culture affiliation into no offices no and offices they want to you won't own your Accra utunyum any region just visit that place and you will find music into
say Accra more Center for National Culture.
What should I make her say office no Mr. Regional offices. Mr. Regional office. But Accra, what you call it? Ghana House. Thank you. I'm so your Ghana House, a very spacious place. However, your promise of a place. And you know, so she DHA and I buy
one promise so
that was good. Previous administration. It was the previous administration.
And I promise na shit.
Oh yeah, this so. In fact, yeah,
promising will be
Debbie and she.
Oh no, even current ministry, no.
Yes. Inti yebeto aso. Yebeto aso na yetumi enya sa place.
Yeah, promise him as yebeto aso and that is all about the Ghana Music Week, right?
And most importantly, you per se radio stations, TV stations, more to symbolize say celebrity your heritage. My modern most is also high life I listed UNESCO yem pushing na into me and conquer.
All right. Ghana nyum dia bebo. FM. Oh yes. Christian group singers Munye Munche Munya Suna Munche.
This is Ola Michael.
Eradi ma wadum dem music aso almost we ready. All right, Meda, second vice president, Abna Ruthie. Thank you so much, Councillor. You guys are still talking. Okay. Sorry. Can you don't want to say? I don't want to know one. I said, I know now, babe. Let me say a vote of thanks.
Vice president question.
Okay.
What was it? I'm saying, sister, or any cash.
No, I like the way or show when you was at the from Yama.
I am in cash. And you are Mumbai and then she's saving on his wife.
Councillor Twasunenko. Twasun and I category nominations.
So you're interested and you can say. Oh, so you have been interested.
Manager.
Oh, where's Bulldog? Artist and manager relationship, male and female. Maybe say or throw invitation to Ghana Music Month. Well, why am I not invite you? The conversation was very nice. Or say and grow for a platform. Musicians and so. It's one episode mobile program. Because at least, let me say, music for any deliberate about invitation. Matisa say more venue issue be a cemetery. But suddenly, Olamaya, I'm a Quenya in a ye. Sembrin Aquania. Embrino Swana date in a bar. Monya invitation. Na monfa embra whether electronically or what. Na ye who say mo ye program at least Councillor Bertrand Hobi.
Yeah.
Ola was invited. So that when we come to our review table, we can have something down for you. Don't assume that we will attend.
That's right.
Because you are not that important to us.
We understand.
Same here. Who make a session say whether you are a member or you are not, which means the same way the invitation. So that we bet me attracting crowd into Magana phone you know motunyum omi Mama sign invitation electronically e bin come ho. Same use gam rompo e dey invite you more. Monko gam reporter so omni tu ankrofo mo gye no. Na mo invitation nko. Se na bia daachi bi yetia na yedi nkomo a. Ah, questioners. Who ye gospel musician? Omo ye week no okọ ya na. E say onyum no still on YouTube. Onyum sa. Questioners. Obi music. I mean, this is what I'm saying, Ola. They should make it well. And I'm a PRO now. I don't want PRO. Ola.
I saw somebody ask the question.
I'm a PRO.
Say, who is the PRO for Musica?
More PRO.
Yeah, any PRO.
Okay, so
Director of Public Relations.
Okay.
You're Director of Communications.
Okay.
Which is slightly different from a
PRO.
PRO, what the PRO will be doing.
All right.
But it's like another structure. Mo no obi okasama mo.
I don't know what kind. Now, Director for Communication or no, autonomous.
But when in BB, me can BB say,
Feedback.
And
Yeah.
me ba hanosuma a few persons last President Krapo Kaye say it would be important to engage some of you who are actively on media. So that meaning say Obekai or board time yeah BBC where Arnold and all those guys would call them periodically and give them a briefing. One of the reasons say Nancy media doesn't we cannot rely on what was working for us in the past mubeti mumbeti yenka.
Okay, yenti de tea for ni bin so can I music and common.
Michael. Na menka bibisa bibi ba.
Yebio.
Mbato. Na me bisa aye abna se ayi abna se wo check here ye book mu no current membership it is saying me can music membership is saying across the regions.
I think so we said it earlier. Until the fafi time elections no. I don't have the figures as of now. Current membership. Because I can't give you any figure, but in good standing, around 1,000.
We have 1,000 members. In good standing.
Around.
Okay. In good standing, they don't mean
the Ekotwa, but Ekotwa Basia.
Thank you, Ekotwa
Basia. Young to say we need 1,000. Ekotwa by ye president.
About. All right, thank you so much. Abna Ruth, the second vice president of Music and Yamisha Mami. Daddy Bosco, Director for Special Projects, Musica. God bless you, sir. Thank you for being part of this. Yes, let's say BBAB. But Ghana month, you know, let's find a way to make it more visible. Now, I'm for empathy. Why? At the must say. You are here, major shower. Nami who are again, yes, we now are here, Vijana, Mino Betna. Kwame Fosu essay a title for NT Jumadi Kwame Yedase. Okay, so Alex entry essay Alex Opoku, so there's no system to determine the records of music played by the users. Knowing the corrupt nature of Ghanaians, no music user will ever declare the exact record of music or records played. Achiami Akria every year. Or say, na one tidremi ola ne tidremi o. Or say, ne na Ghana Socrates get appointment obekun tokwa studio hoyi. Or say me service and questions. And the only name service and questions baby. Wisdom Feshiade or say a musical must ensure that they have interest in the 20 million given to the Creative Arts Agency. Ahima STJ, please tell Abner Ruthie that when she screams or when she shouts, we are unable to hear. Yes, I was a man now, home right now, Ghana Music Awards, TGMA, categories no be IPA bar, Yenfa, and Mame Tumo Nimna, Bibianya Kama. Peace 104.3 Entertainment Review now, Uti. Yeba this year.
When you are going to buy a paint, don't look left, don't look right. Go straight and grab the luxury acrylic paint. No be any painting be paint. The luxury acrylic paint. Paint me champion. When you are going to buy a paint, don't look left, don't look right. Go straight and grab the luxury acrylic paint. No be any painting be paint. The luxury acrylic paint. Paint me champion.
1xbet odds ni doso na wodi so a yetua sika no tentem ene de bia gudi ahodo bi ko 1xbet.com.gh website and app so use promo code GHDRAM nefanya 300% welcome bonus ekopem 5,500 Ghana cedis. Gambling when you true inti twa no wahwe yemu enye ma wona won di mfie du nwotwe gaming commission agin krato yatum.
Peace FM. And now, the 14th day of March 2026, Charterhouse and TGMA category nominations. Yeah, Pahun to ma finally, our Palms, Labadi ho. Now, before I said, Jumadi Basu and Nana Jui categories ni be Yedika release B. Yebema utima yo de but categories ni so bema also ye fana utimbe yo de etima mame mu bo categories na ye release or more release so far no ebi eso and show best hip hop artist no best hip hop song of the year no category no nomination or more mu make ye Black Sheriff or the Wedding Boys Kenneth or the Balenciaga, Sakudia featuring Kwaku Smoke or the Violence, Kwaku Smoke, and so the Edu, the Boga, Ghana Boy, also the same themes, and a Lalid as also at the matter. So best hip hop song, Black Sheriff with Wedding Boys, Kenneth with Balenciaga. Sakudia featuring Kwaku Smoke with Violence and Kwaku Smoke Nagasan. So they Edu the Boga Ghana Boys. So the same themes and Lalid. So the matter. Now the next category is also Abeda Bonting. The best traditional gospel song. Best traditional gospel song of the year. And also nominations. Joyce Blessing featuring King Paluta I say correct. Yeah. Pierre Siesta, Nyamiye, Mabel Autry. So far, so good. Kofi Osu Pipra featuring Dinah Hamilton, Masida, Celestine Duncan featuring Dinah, Akofala, Patch me use my umba, and a Paul, Enana, so at the Baba God, and the make it to the category of the best traditional gospel song of the year, and a best high life song of the year, and so Kofi Kinata, Ewum, or the It Is Finished, Kimpaluta, Eddie Foku. Kwabna featuring Stoneboy and Kofi Kinata, and so at the Aso remix, Amrado, the Obi Eddie, our Kwame Eugene, so they do better. They and they become best high life song of the year category. No emu na best hip life song of the year, and so category medical featuring Shatawali and B Strap at the shoulder, and a familiar featuring medical at the habit. And Kojo Q featuring Ara DJ and Ofurian Ponsa Tonte. Is that how they call it? Anyway, Kwajo Black featuring Sakudie, and so the next door, Sakudie featuring Kwaku Flake at the Messiah and Kwesi Ameuga, and so at the Baldness, Ebek share so to make the best hip life song of the year category, best music video category, so no. Nominees no any. Oh, okay. Give me a sec. Okay, so best music video category nominees, excellent, featuring by Kojo Black, Kelvin Boy, and directed by Henry Akron, and a Sacrifice, and so Black Sheriff and the boy here is directed by Mickey, and Welcome to Africa, and so Medical and also X-Bills Ebenezer and directed here, Shine by Stoneboy, and also Yao Skyfish, sorry, and the director here, China, Anna, Samini you mean China, Anna. Okay, yeah, don't so no video, no do directly here, Skyface, and Put Arm on God, RJ, and your man, do directly here, David Duncan, and make it to the best music video category for the Ghana Music Awards. The TGMA is 27. Best Afro Pop song, and so the adults may try to make content. Black Sheriff Eddie Sacrifice, Stoneboy Eddie Giddy Giddy, and Olive the Boy this Freaking Sakode Eddie Band, Jackie Eddie Sankofa, Last Mate Eddie Olivia, and Can Promise featuring Mr. Easy, and so Eddie See What We've Done. A best hip hop song of the year category, and so no. Best Afrobeat song of the year, so Kojo Black featuring Kelvin Boy, excellent, and Kiddy featuring Olive the Boy and Kojo Black, and so Gymnastic, Wendy Shea featuring Olive the Boy, Crazy Love, Mr. Drew featuring Olive the Boy, OMG, Fachami, and Last Minute featuring Can Promise, and so the No Issues, and a Becca home to make it into the best Afrobeats song of the year. Now, best high life song of the year, and so best high life artist, and so category, Familia Ewom, Kim Paluta Wom, Kwabna Wom, Kofi Kinata Wom, and Kwame Eugene Ewom to a Baba Kukrani. Hey, boy, best high life artist of the year, Familia Kin Paluta, Kwabna, Kofi Kinata, Kwame Eugene, they made it to the category. And our best rap performance. So, who made it to the best rap? Strongman or the main Saida, Kojo Q at the Abebrese, Lyrical Joe at the Fake August 9, Joe K at the 4GG, and our Food for God's Glory. Medical at the Welcome to Africa, and a Sakodi the Violence, and making to the best rap performance of the year category. Best hip hop artist of the year category in this Black Sheriff Worm, Medical Worm, Kwakusumok Worm, Sakudia Worm, Kwajoki Worm, Okenet SO Worm, Amo, and they making it to the best live hip hop artist of the year. It's so far categories are Ababeda Abontain and Miabo Bosso Achiremui na Nami admeno last week in so assembly course so I will assembly course so I was say di hon komo na yetimi enya ne pomasi bread na nipa assembly fan hono so no kranzo so sa studio anti ne bema ne kano aye pepepe mamin kind statement yi na yemfa ni sa enkomo no animu or say I have become aware of conversation on both traditional and social media concerning comments attributed to me about the burial location of the late music legend DL. As a peace-loving and law-abiding Ghanaian, I wish to make it clear that I do not encourage anyone to engage in offensive conduct, violence, or any action that may disturb the peace of our community. I therefore urge everyone to act with wisdom, restraint, and respect. Any person who, without lawful authority or the express permission of the appropriate persons, goes to the residence of the late music legend, does so entirely at his or her own risk. I completely disassociate myself from any such actions. Councillor Lutrot, Thursday, March 12, 2026. Councillor.
Ola Michael.
Ne krakra ne se wo ba chese.
O ne krakra ne se ensem bebre na ekoso. Na the yesua ne se asem wokota ye ndi hu nkomo. But them say entiasia MP ewo international market, local markets, ni nyina mu nti no. Ese me release this statement a obi akan na aboto ye mo eden. Aba. Enti said ye okan ye e bibia me pese obi ate ase a a simple statement me pese obi we fa me nkoma me di ya akoto trends. Me nim ni pa ne de. Akoto trends and koma ID 3 hours no or peke or only choice of where he wants to post. Ni posting no epiki certain element in my conversation ola say utia is not my kind of thing and it's not even my intent. What must I say? Enti na me the statement he ba mo bia ati say that is not my kind of person. That is not what my intents are. And yet that is what I'm expecting, especially with the peace of this country that His Excellency the President has granted us, supported by the security services. No, I don't want to man the peace because this is where I am. I am a born Ghanaian. None am I ready to set up any type of tribal sentiment. Until let I am and statement that is the main reason. I feel so be able the team pobi say or pe ne kwan bi akwa akosra that the lumba ni fie the late ni fie me krate e kire se me nsumo obi aho me fro obi aho esola sa akoto trend ya ministers we hu enene nansa assembly choir court by me wana hu say alert aba the continuation of baby of far away no wasabe post to continuation ministers ultimately na say he chose now to play the continuation because say the police, the EPA, the AMA, and the CID should assist us. No, I think now what audience so about over post to abeka first one or yeah no. Nobody can tell him what to do though. But and no one who say we post to no.
Open say we say asema o kind no. O the kind the first half eba.
Eba no send the second half aba.
And police bear mu court to asem shall say no the second half aba. Na second half no and first half no. Why you was a mile kind no? What do you mean you see any? What is it achieving?
Not just say obi a dream say the first half on common and me di no. Na me share nkurɔfoɔ kutu pa sɛ ɔmo nkɔ the late ne fie nkɔyɛ wei no wotie second party pa ɔno de baeɛ no a na kyerɛ sɛ conclude on my statement ne sɛ yɛkɔ hɔ a yɛde CID Ghana Police EPA ɛna AMA ɛna afei deɛ yɛbɛkɔ transition bisa wɔn sɛ ayɛmbiaa esieyɛ krataa ɔmo gye yɛ permit no ɛyɛ hefa ɛna yɛde maa wɔn ne nyinaa wɔ ɛdeɛ na ɔde bɔɔ second party mu wei na megyina so aka sɛ baabi a meka fitifitaseɛ no nipa da se ne deɛ anofom wɔ hɔ nkɔmmɔdie nso wodi a wokɔka deɛ bi a ɛnyɛ saa na woka no ana ɛnyɛ saa na wopɛ your intent wote dɛm kyerɛ aseɛ ɛnwia bɛma enti megyina so aka sɛ obi a ɔbɛkɔ ne fie biaa pɛ the statement a release no mesoma obiaa hɔ wowɔ ho kwan sɛ wokɔ hɔ a permission a ɛsɛ woka ma bobɔ din no sɛ Ghana community o whatever obi a ɔbɛkɔ obiaa no unfollow format but nobody should go there and they should be associated to my call out.
But question I be say issue no more the court.
Me wo anytime can say court na say main can because
no but any court asem but omo the court.
Ya court ma me court am ma me bail.
It you know say a court na say ade wo court statement we no na hu be hia sa.
Hu hia san say asem wo court ya join. What man say prosecutor no crisis e brain no ebia or pay more evidence bi e de abeka ma asem me kan wo court dem kan ase enti sesebri omugusu samugusu hwe full tape na e de asem de bae no
ho amu na ehwehwe
that omu ebi omu hwe
okay
prosecutor no de asem na akọ na onu ni di asem sa ban na ne me anya asem so tuma de be kan ase enti na mimi hu sa akwa na post first one asa post we no I mean, na kakra say, enti na unim say we ka ho. Me ne say me nkomo na say.
Na ukotwa atwetwopo.
And now atwetwopo na de coin was signed on your own page esande aba no. Sa asem fiti sisi akosi made here. Bibia tumi si. E ma bia me san ko e bibia na me koka bibia. E ma prosecutor no ho kwan. Ana obi beto ko e bibia ni aka say oye ni e ba ye. E sign ya o kan ye nti. E na akoba say. Say ye yidi nkomo no kra me hu video do acha say enkrofo call baby ko ye omo ade bi what must say and also was associated with the court proceedings simple say enu tin obi ko hosa de bi aya ne hihye bi dada and ola statement is just to put myself clear na eda ho aye klata eda ho so obi abeko obi ano Mr. Ghana Police in their professionalism, I mean, the way they are being professional, the CID and everything. I disassociate myself from them. I've not sent anybody, and my intent was not that. I requested, say, the position where I was taking per my education of how to get permits, the implication of burying at the place that you have not done the right things by mere Juma Miye. I'm a funeral consultant. Juma Miye no. And you say permit. I was an undertaker. Na mu say me de come adwuma ho a emboa me say me say
undertaker na say all the defun
me the defun
okay
so I only now
o kan twi ede undertaker that's an action film
me the defun me the defun ba say ana say ma twe me ho e na me de sa mandate na man crofo entunye yi a oba me ho a me nim say na ye na amamene ni nyina sabio mo ni mesua ni nyina enti ye hu komo nyina mea ena meye enti ebisa na me kyerɛkyerɛ mu kwan ye fa so agi permit ene hu sunsunso e be ba se bia ye si obi oba bia ye nim ya de kun asabio ekun na obi a ye si obi a but ye was in prepare amna no ye was in prepare de kan ola oni sisi ye ka say first mo 6 feet na mo ka be bo a
o say
ye si ni pa 6 feet
yeah
sisi asesa baby cry 4 feet first and second chamber
sir
it is here
me would antiminim
awunda usun tan kwa musie kwa yiye ni keke no abonsan sikafo sana motie sikafo kwa musie eti your first level ye form a yesi obi ni ama the access to ni esi obi so on top of nipa na yesi no
omuni momo ho
omuni momo mi wo abet me sie mi wasie say it's part of baby ayekoji ye na Socrates wo ani esi no mi so enti be call na headstone miru na wo
na say 6 feet say no wo be 3 ultimate twa 3
Debi see about 4 ni asa about 4
na dey na nipa no wo abodi ni enhye ne preko ni enya save normal
ola eno so ye ade a enkrofo bi de omo pen no ba ola me gitimu say baby a yanyama ko sesiano ye be no sa ash bottle reservation I share no beba na what must say e beba because beba
bottle I will reserve why then
say ya enkaya de what you say and you allow me say statement am dey buy no that is my stance so that
now what you mean edi enkomo fa asemesi no na de ba ko buy mu no e che ye show na asa aka me
sa on
anya che ya na wo share twa picture no
ayene
ada wo share one guy say e share we e ya be won tam kesi ana
o da bi me cha me she just be do be I say be a wo no ye ncheche wo ho
okay
na nkran focus am me che because I it's part of my brand the adipa man she
no who bebre
no bebre
but this particular one ya na she wa
enya ba
picture be say me share picture no
there be color no any the one pe be enya ba I have the same black like this I have the same black 3-4
okay
and the one picture no na
who police CID ye twa picture no be pacho ade na omam wan you che
ola me the semnesi na ebetu asankomo no.
No, it's become important for most people because on why also police for their abanka bagu or munsa ye twa mo pictures no. Obi an share space, obi an share chair. And then I won't ana when I say you insist on wearing your hat for identity sake.
Ola me disankomo no emresi we bisa masembi a emba ma dwemu da. But bia I said, I'm shocked.
I mean, it's from observation anyway.
Well,
Obia, you police pictures here. We are from Mark Shot today. No, Obia, no, our church. It's who shut out when you my mobile.
So I'm not swagging you. Like I said, I'm smiling at Crab.
That's why. As I want to down.
Ola
swag na yira wo hwe no ba bia wo
deti asanya me nyina me tu me hu fu se me ngudi sa nkomo no wan hwa na ko twetwen de won be so be twetwa ba ti de woman se enya nto enya ntia counselor na enya asem na me mpese obi be fa me so akoyo ye ne bi anase nkomo ne edi na nkomo no obi akotwa ne be abi di aye be abi but me ne kura ba ko a emre abotoye mu say the same akoto trends no opposed to the continuation of what he didn't be because the opposed for the chair me akoto trend and me page like
okay
that's small except and the explanation was very brilliant say obi wo hon kwhwe 3 hours ni nyina this seconds ya wo you and anipa be gina so ya den etu anamon bi a enye entina efiti ase me pa ho cho say saketo na apie ni de me pa ho cho o say me kan sa but then na somebody post we na make say me go so pa ho cho so nyobi a na be hwa even keto ya abeto aso yi
true
but anybody who will act in my name to the resident of the late Daddy Lumba, I disassociate myself from it. I've not sent anybody there, and I don't think I want to send anybody there. That was not my intent, and it will not be so. Me that's it.
Doc, for Mike now,
yeah, Michael.
Yes.
The Dick, I think, sir, Minia, a councillor, why dear, sir, me who cratano. And statement, I saluted him, sir. He has done the needful. Yet you say about no BBN who brom raso. Nobody is above the laws of Ghana. Ye na ye shadum biase. I don't want any Ghana mra. I achira toward my the bra. And I yejume so ye the sa microphone ye somawa emun 7 doors. Ti the hian sa obato ano nareka. And I want to say, Councillor, a very effective person. The influence over the for the or non Cassam, sure said by this time, no, Sassam Kakre by what tested and who the kind of power that he controls as a social media person, as a councillor. And he so by BNS will make a pronouncement, even without any intent to crown. Be sure say he will be guided by some of this. Kakra won't we who say, hey, as some make okay, be a big credit. Diana, a yemenaka, a na me feel say the kan ho abeboa was the fact say na me feel say asam no the way okoba no e bi anko de be shem say bia I also render my sincere apology to the family who is possibly maybe affected in the matter because asam no e ba no obi no kan say obi di na o de kan enti say bibi kosi ya anka wo mo be more affected Into that me feel sanka or the sad parts no be shame to also render apology to Lumba's family and for that matter both first and second family as in the matter as in any circumstance as some of no may have maybe caused them. Me sure say can also become one can say and say
comfort chop and count.
Comfort chop asun count. What says in comfort chop and count say ebia some of kind Lumba busuya say bibia out of sa statement mudi yawo baby ana say bia mudi yawo asama mekano ana say dia mekano akofa oye ni bi so abramo a me gina sa krata ekro ya so na mesre say bia mo fanche enyam adwene ne intention say me inserting crofo so mo mbra wo fie na sabesabi emububu adangu ana say message bibi minya sa den kan ho but eno so at least apology na ba but me de kakra me fi say odi kan ho a anka be ma adan mu so ayedu na ma akoma bia so a aye heavy ya obi a obi so na mu no na me fi say anka be eno so be kan ho a ebe ma akoma so adwo na so apologies the watro no Ghana for yan yintum sa na ye yina na adwebro never jitu tunu say o man Ghana e wo mra me questioners nipa bia no wo tumi wo Ghana ha say obetumi atuka da ba me fie without me intention so oba be cause ABCDXYZ wa brag Ghana ha ye yina o man Ghana flag no e protect obi bia anything ye de kronfo kro wi aponche ko police station a ye man lawyer say lawyer nko kana asem mano even though yenim say ya manu na wi aponche no ye sanso man lawyer ye man ho kwan say kofa lawyer bra e bia na aponche no wo nkyiremu ntia wi aponche no enti yemfa saa no ma na ngade ye ho say de be ya o kire bi yen kokoso problem na wi aso no ye twe mu tan yenya 40-50 years aye ko de enche say de akodefo su koi yen sususu ye bedi a kire bi.
All right, medasi soaks mighty oi ye nua ya sem
oh say wa chire bibia mu nti we dey say adwobrɛ enyina betina radio so a nsɛm a yɛka no da bia me ka say emfa script ma asɛm no sɛ ne nkɔmmɔ no kɔ no na wo nso aka wadwen woka na nsi yie a wotimi ba ɛbɛpa ho kyɛ yɛnyina yɛpa kyɛ da bia nti we dey ɛno ano no.
All right, Councillor, na a dog ekasano na o suti say or saying council patch on. Now o suti, you disagree with him?
I didn't want to go to that because the credit said because I said we were caught and I was charge sheet in there by now. You want to follow the script by what the police called and said this is what they have seen. So you just want to skew yourself towards that area. Maybe earlier on my patch also be any me intent that small portion a caution to act in a certain way. And I apologize. I mean, the first day I came, that was the first time. But this one is after the court. And this statement is what I want everybody to go and say. I cannot do any personal thing like you say in the canon. I'm just trying to base myself on the charge sheet per what the law has done. What did we cannot say? Because whatever it is, me too personally, as I said, here can cry. I'm also hurt and I'm not hurt.
Yeah.
Say what can send me be a tafla jena ko wiele and muko wie you be hurt enti am ka say me hu say akwa no akwa wo friend day akwa the concluding part of the statement na wa born sisia no I was surprised why now so cause honest there time we meet and you say be a tintin or whatever it is but let's leave it. I didn't want to discuss it. I just wanted to discuss my statement and move on so that I don't go beyond anything. What does here?
Beyond what you are supposed to say.
Yeah.
That's how fast, my bro. One you ka.
Yeah, because
we don't want you ka.
Because one shana that was cook I said I see the emotions or can you I say emotion and irrational. I think
I say obey emotional and irrational.
Irrational, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So what I mean, so I still stand by it, sir.
Okay.
Anybody who takes their action is their own action, but I'm not in support of any of these ones, and I am not sending anybody to anybody's resident without requisite permission. I keep using if in all my deliberation till the end. It's for education, and we'll continue to educate people. Well,
all right, peace. 104.3 entertainment review. No asugwa with ye. It didn't come on. Yegusu adi nkomo yenda e homra sisia na afi yemehwi yemedi sa nkomo we so tell emfiri ho. Is it true say one wa wo yesini emfia no a aya wo fia no e wo sini mu no? Is it true say ye wo camera tricks a ye de ye? We eye nkomo a maame a otwa sini legend e wo acting mu Aren Opari e de abetudwa meba na yaba abebo mu.
When you're going to buy a paint, don't look left, don't look right. Go straight and grab the luxury Allegris paint. No be any painting be paint.
The luxury acrylic paint.
Paint me champion. When you're going to buy a paint, don't look left, don't look right. Go straight and grab the luxury Allegris paint. No be any painting be paint.
The luxury acrylic paint.
Paint me champion.
Je m'appelle.
Je m'appelle.
Je m'appelle.
Mappé. Et mappé. French idiot. This is midi croissant.
Meet Aja. She makes Sobolo in a small shop in Kaswa. She's going places with MTN Ejumapa. Now, she's learning French kakra to teach her francophone customers indigenous recipes.
Watashi no namae wa.
Watashi no na my boy.
Whoa. She's learning Japanese too? Watash. What? If you're a woman with a small business, join MTN Ejumapa today by dialing *5060# and enjoy 150 megabytes data, a lifestyle bundle for social media, free MTN to MTN calls every Monday, and an insurance cover. You will also gain access to expert training, discounts on digital tools, and financial support to grow the business of your dreams. Terms and conditions apply. MTN.
1xbet odds ne doso na wodi so a yetua sika no tentem ene de bia gudi ahodo bi ko 1xbet.com.gh website and app so use promo code GHDRAM nefanya 300% welcome bonus ekopem 5,500 Ghana cedis. Gambling when you true inti twa no wahwe yemu enye ma wona won di mfie du nwotwe gaming commission agin krato yatum.
What if your insurance loved you back? Whether it's protecting your home, your car, or your business, Loyalty Insurance is there to safeguard what matters most to you. And because loyalty goes both ways, we reward your trust with unparalleled service, competitive rates, and benefits that grow with you over time. It's our way of saying thank you for choosing loyalty. So if you're ready for a partner that values you as much as you value your peace of mind, look no further than Loyalty Insurance. Visit us at www.loyaltyinsurancegh.com. With us, loyalty isn't just a promise, it's our way of life. Loyalty Insurance, your loyal partner.
When you're going to buy a paint, don't look left, don't look right. Go straight and grab the luxury Allegris paint. No be any painting be paint.
The luxury acrylic paint.
Paint me champion. When you're going to buy a paint, don't look left, don't look right. Go straight and grab the luxury Allegris paint. No be any painting be paint.
The luxury acrylic paint.
Paint me champion.
Entertainment Review, Piece 104.3, Medindi Olako Michael. Na yebekwa omijie kakremu na mi bisa se eyampa se wona wo yesini a yehwe American friends Mexican soaps ni ade a bebre na ye dia be ye kasemu twi kasemu na yehwe ne anije hun enti mfi anu a yehu so mo fi o ma no mimi eyampa se camera tricks ana se omo ye na mpampa we eye nkomo a eye sinichani a wagidin wabɔ no homɔden bebre ɛwɔ sini adwumanim ɛde bɛto abɔnten ɛyɛ maame ɛyɛ arenopare ɔse since yebehu sɛ yɛka sina na sɛ mfoni a yebehu sɛ nipa bebre na no ehyia mu anase ni obi na obi ejina no mo efefi wona no wo say bebre na no enye real camera tricks now no ordinance sabesi ne bu aka say ne senior waye nyina ya fe na no ana wa fe obi anu nyina no emu 99% efiano bi ansi camera tricks Osini pebi madwion say oh ampa ene kese ni to obi wa boza ne yiri act ya say na akwa me kese na e de awareja ye ba obi kunu zo say nti kese ne de na ye wo etu wie ya no otu na akoyense bebre arino paris say emudu duo na no case BNC camera tricks ba me ametie emi na kakra. Anyway, or say, yeah, you put the lips close together, then hairs turn, and it looks like they are kissing, but they are not. Okay. Nyami adum ye was so grateful. Also, ochesini extraordinarily or a legend in filmmaking. So, Ebacho, so waswa.
Aye.
I don't know him now. I'm going to be
Sure. Or my illustration was this year.
oh, yeah, filmmaker. It's all knows him bizarre. So,
Ola.
Asema Irene Parike.
Are you asking me as a guest or a pundit or?
I'm asking you as everything put together and as a professional filmmaker as well.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And not just a professional filmmaker with a high standard and repute. But what I say?
Matthias, yeah.
Asema Irene Parike. And okay.
Oh yes. No Sini. Yeah. It's called make believe, and there's the magic of filmmaking. Into one, every scene, there are technicalities. We have a binukra from stuntsmen. When it comes to risky scenes, ubenya a stunt person or bebe body double. Amao. Body double.
No, at this point, it's okay to go field.
No, I say body double, okay. So
me say at this point, no go field. So allow him to explain.
Okay, say Abia, see obi huri free, then be so, ebe si form. Okay, Abia, your technique the be yemo, but the main actor no will not be used for the jumping. Ebia ubun say ye the foams ne niema safety bibia egu ho, but that actor no will not be the one who will do it. Body double.
I'm writing it down. So
yeah, so the body double is the one. Sometimes no ebia onipa ne yetintin a stuntmen no ye wo omu wo ho bebre so wo hwe ne tintin ne bibia te say wo yanko fa short person inti ni ahye ne the same atade ne bibia na ya ye ne makeup no ehuri o te mase inti onu ne be yes asin no
double body double
ama o ye be hu say no some may be on the green.
Don't add things you don't know, please.
No, I know.
Allow them to speak. The green screen on
the green screen.
Yeah, into there are techniques. Now, when it comes to say ABR, there be a better say near obo obi twere no. Or no, receiving more pain than near ebo ne twere no. So me in cinema, me bo twere I'm hitting you. I will feel more pain than you.
How?
Say me use ahoden e de atotwere no, but enka but you will react.
But so who say twere na body pa.
Yeah, no reaction.
Your reaction will make it look real.
And you come into the case. No?
Yeah, and you know, and Mitchell said there are so many techniques. Make me on say yeah.
Men try any movie.
Oh no, but just
No, I'm not.
Why demonstration? What you say? One demonstration of that you say.
The number of days. The number of days I come here, me come back to
court.
Me person that
Oh,
then Sasuna before 27th no.
Inka me demonstrating
Now me
the
neck injury. Keep your demonstration.
Okay, all right.
Go to the disappointed musician.
Israel demonstration.
Yes.
Funny demonstration.
I don't cry yet.
So me ma ho den am di shem. Me reaction no so reaction will make it look real. What you say? And you know, yes. Open the best actors are they be I can say the best actors are your war your wrestlers. Wrestling.
Okay.
Acting.
Pure acting.
Yeah.
Actually, I bomb.
Oh.
Well, I guess there are certain parts, certain 1-2 levels be a bit close to real. And you know, nipani pribizu spine.
Oh yeah, no the
acting. Nipa akwano to table real. Because my question be that nipa ne yede no hwe table no.
Table ben yede no hwe so.
Eto abi so a table no mo hye na ni mo no nyina kan dwuma no.
Me who say table ni
props. Into there's a particular table I be use.
And that they see oni nyina no.
But so
the whole thing is scripted.
So focus say kissing.
And from which angle?
Mutimi camera tricks. How is it done?
Why are you throwing the thing at me like?
Because you are the
okay.
Yes. On this, you are the expert.
Yes.
Okay.
How is it done? Say Obani
me chire we mu nyina wi a o china obi ko hwe sini a be den no.
So now catch you be say asem na.
Sound so no ebe save obi so a ne yire epese okwesini ana ne kunu ekwesini from accusations and
sani me chire we
neck pressing no.
Inti next time we see a press obi neck you won't believe it.
Yes, that's how.
Inti why will I will not continue this conversation. I will not continue.
Sir.
Me kai say me film bi wa and behind the scenes you do to actually kwabe bi of Remo Sebra. I'm
also against the same boys in here. You're trying to short and now on the brass. I will be by before even the movie will come. I don't know why they do that.
Or she's in now soon. You didn't hear my way. I did behind the scenes. I won't continue.
Okay, you have description, but Irene in common idea. You ain't me call.
Yeah.
Or see, she has never kissed.
Yes, as a professional, but that doesn't mean to say on set you get some amateurs. They don't understand how some of these shots are taken. But who will be our set as well? What will be assumed for real?
Oh, that's a messy no about that.
Which is wrong.
Messy no about that.
It's wrong. It's an assault. In acting, no, it's an assault. No, you don't hit. There's a way to do it. From where the camera will be and where the hand will be thrown. So one, if you get a director who don't know his left from his right, so that director, 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 way for no, they will make you do things on set.
But in the same vein, so when you're director, pastor, you case for real?
Exactly.
Because man, who skates in those shots, people actually case for real.
Yeah. So can say amateur. Why any amateur person?
Obia ejumano, onsuyaye. Oh, say your call set be soon here no and they be who director you're from.
No, any director no. Or see there are amateurs who is it or see there's no professional that would ever do a real kissing in a movie. And I mean
no jurisdictional. Ebia Ghana. Because it elsewhere
I see professionals who are
actually kiss.
Hola.
And Obia knew who he has to be to chance that this case I'm seeing in the extreme close up. I just say animated. Yes, sir.
There are two ways. Between two actors, they can have the rapport
to kiss.
But Enna Mitchell said, technically, no. There is a way you will shoot it. If you want that way, fine. But two actors who have the rapport, and Nancy who said they are mechanical, no. Before you do, they are doing it fine. you will take the shot, but some will also go professional.
So my question is,
Unim iron opare, me stay iron opare, and in the brother. Oh, me free in the movie. God is wicked. Yeah. God is wicked. They played husband and wife.
Or Ninia.
Yeah.
Were they meant to
they were in bed. So when no catch and say what was going on.
That should be funny. On Ninia, husband and wife.
God is wicked. That movie. On Ninia.
I wasn't a question it to know God is wicked.
It's okay, titles here.
So you finish watching the film and you agree that God is wicked.
So there so we say attention say that say obi anya aboto ye mu say ye fe oyira no a enya no kore.
I guess that's the point.
So oyire ni pa no e wo sa rapport na
they can decide to unban for real. They be say actually we can guarantee.
If something has happened
so
after shooting,
there be Kesia man the baby sorry. Mahobi.
Well.
Yeah.
But Ola then say will you be fear and panic then you afraid say o match me am watch a movie bi ama
what jedi
ama what accuse you be say you saw how Asimesi held the lips. You should do it that way. So could say I'm mature for that. I am getting so Irene has acted for how many years? Many years now.
Over 40.
And no director from his she's a professional actor.
Yeah.
So no director has found her. It means that so the opposite say Obi Kisi was set as well. As a director who is a professional. Obi a real kisser. It's not stopping it.
And your law. But you see, I can say, when you know acting, when you are a director, you can give the direction. If even you meet amateurs, you can give them techniques from the camera angle to whatever, where the cameras will be and all that. To say even trade American, so be but I don't know a camera any nipa any day idea no.
But case who is out. These are two people in bed. Now no son, no see, no actually go.
Okay. In common idea, no. In as much as we are trying to understand the arena, can if it's true or not, let's also bear in mind, say me kind, Ghana and Como, because baby to say India for so omokrade, and no makra ye to me ye be no moon to me ye be.
Kiss crack.
For just Obano crown, na fumpo touch it. But no crown or honor, it depends on baby crow free. Because there's another Indian film industry they allow kissing. Those are more various industries in India. So, but the others are more it's truly cultural. Yen touch or buy yen kissing, those kind of things. It doesn't, you never see it. But there are other industries where they allow it because almost see it different. Now, the arena training or say. Etwe bi abonso oba ne bema barbecue so mano e barbecue camera ni sinipa ne kwanchi etu wo anu no wo se de anu hia the one say etire akọ left na etire akọ right o say ye no eda afunu ho and na no so eti wo ye bema na wo so wo ye na etire ni akọ left na ekora na bema na jeje no so jeje enko ba bia e ya afunu keke ni gina. This is the camera trick she described.
But Ola, is it good for the industry?
It's good. It saved marriages.
Ola. There are scenes be hot fuck. There are scenes be
the famous one.
People watch and they are like, but
they're not more happening nana.
We are behind the scenes now. And nipa go do go just baby say it's where the no more.
Who's that? There are several times people will actually say, it's when I know more than that, Obi anyone. And I ask myself, now I don't know who. And you've been a cracker, and I will show you.
And if I don't go actually, near cat, wait, sing back.
Wait, 1 year, near Say, oh, Charlie.
And you know, just adult content, now,
and different.
And also a tra.
And
also our director.
Of course.
Your director.
But this is not a topic that we should be discussing on.
But account. I mean, it also serves.
You are demystifying the whole thing.
No, it also serves as some sort of education for.
Oh, but if they are educated, people, how can you?
For some people who still think it's an Eriko said so. No, who say be a BBC, I would say it is real. Not a critique from so and a girl. Oh, those
me driving late in the night. Ni radio station be also phobi. Edi chewa sound effects. Edi preachy. Chere se ni abefo tie. Abefo your money.
He has believed it.
Yes.
So whoever did the scripting, be a before be ran on our dream. And no man idea.
And you know, why yes, our mama for any idea better than you did. Can we? I've heard you be a why be my better than you did.
No, but
it's been your castle.
Dog, my theory.
Michael.
Yeah.
No credit about Copo. Me, Nami, you be a me change for pa na me obi a me person ti senebiti say Titanic ade say me I was captured with the kind of emotions the way as sending city and ababa one wo ko hye ne do worship na wo mu dia trace na ne papa obi so mpini wo ne chese ntoko I was so especially baby captain no ship using can no didn't hope him say papa bewu papa na bodu say fiti wo bewu like I was so much down seeing watching that movie kopem say na ni metwo kopem say na ni metwo and the Michael ye omo yi behind the scenes kwa mu fa so mu twa Titanic nam say ti me ko say na sam yam sa Inti a whole movie Titanic na mu twa no just a labadi beach kwa mango mutra mo bedroom ana mo create swimming pool ana mo do twa movie ana me meti me fie ana mo dadam na pani mo ti say me na mo yam sa iti mo need respect you people don't have respect and inti ama just ama say no me gidi power movies mu ti say there ye ti say those time na Rambo moto bo back up helicopter na Rambo to me to boba o jina fomo na me sometimes to jina kwa benya popo so say ni popo ya na Rambo o to boba me ko bo helicopter ya ama nipa wo mi na wuye nti had na ana omo de no omo use some spiritual forces bi and they can and I'm start me share behind the scenes Mark my so disappointed so ketine nnu anu ma wo mu twasene they should be very very careful one more the emotions at the agree pa.
But that's what makes it film.
But a year kissing as me a year came. 50 years so I am called a bone almost say kissing a stance. I just say yes, one kiss on my phone. Now, a 59 say the Nigerian movie for my way, you movies. I am media minimal des no so stunt among countries a stunt case na ya case ya nipa des ne tachrema a show bi anum minim camera preko a ebetumi atwe obi tachrema akosho obi ene case na ye hu Nigeria ene ye Ghana ha kra ye movie say ye twa wa hai case na ye hu no e difficult so obi betumi aka chem say stunt o
me say it depends
ya ba wiaso ya ye nkwara bone kakra ye nim say de bema na obema oba kissing sitie the omo je ya womo ka kire say stunt no womo hwe womo nko heaven o they will lose heaven for what all these lies they are lying to us because these are rare cases counselor awenabu akamini
but say so get a church say you mu types you be wa actors na agree to do it.
Yeah.
Because you have no attachment. Only boy, only baby, so you don't care. And Dominica, the best and biggie. Or baby,
me quite the maticra say, yes, say no. Because of reality, no woman, album and sentino. Say, yeah, Castoa. As I say, you acquire hepatitis B.
Yeah.
As I say, acquire hepatitis B.
Medical testing.
So some of that, acquire hepatitis B test. I should say, be our saliva in the BBA. Now, some of you say a stunt here. I didn't say acquire hepatitis B test. So I don't want to say a stunt. Enti hepatitis B test na mokoya no mokoya de akwaji visa de akwa Paris and amode kwaiva. It means that you people are as a no craving daddy. Enti story ya mami ari asem o kan so being kissing the day. And the word against the whole 34 million Ghanaians.
Also 99% of the time.
And I make sure say 99 I don't want for ba ko nan kan ho ma 900.
So ba ko dey
because one says ya na me person obi be claim righteousness. So wo ho na person claim righteousness ah. Jitu say media fa unsa si obuka say me fiti time am yes ne me arin obi an kese me da eno de na che say na wo kra sanfa kebi atoso say be ma bi o krom o so ya actor a say me arin wa kese me pe no omra na me fa no kwantoa eno no de na che say we are very sure but wunya akoka say 99% 1% na aka no because when him say obi 1% could be nipa 100,000.
Oh, please stop it, dog. But me say same you. Me say Yaman say we hear eye sini or hear actor. Na wo hu no sini bim na be counselor and one in actor or kissing. How would you feel?
It said there okay. It said there will be some say. Me hu remember omo wari ashawo for ma. Sabi best bra prostitute. Me call try Germany na efia na ye wo abansoso nti animre e boba se 5 Michael ko boss 630 a me hu se papa bi na ne yere wo sese ne ho no abetra the car front na papa na driver no de ne ko nti me observe ade na be se 2 weeks ana me bisa me bra se bra na mami ne yere adwuma be na wo mo ye nti a debia na ne kunu wa drive no ko no se kwesi de opasem ni maame no or original red light and why employ ne kunu sa driver e Germany why employ ne kunu sa
original red light
maame no oye adwuma oye not worker and wa fa ne kunu sa driver as ne driver
na be man ne driving
bra edwa na mira be man na de ne ko enti okwa opaki odaka ne mwa ya buruma na yire ya buruma na opo adwuma besa forward no driver no na be fi o medu fi na yire no.
Wow.
And this is a common thing happening around most of these international countries. Acceptable practice. We Bema, you have to subject yourself to it, and it's happening to a lot of between this or mechanical culture. Many baby, I go through how the way I make it too easily. A normal understanding between husband and wife.
To back to the question,
and see, me mom dear, the way I makuku hame, and he said the amenia betrayals had no money. I think it's a very difficult time. I'm saying meet my worry about. Na me yere TV so no be case no.
It you to me worry about your actress.
Oh, meet my na be catch and say stunt. Say na stunt dia ye be dia tum sa. But say nya stunt na case na ye huni na reality dia. Based on that description no there, a very difficult time. I'm saying me worry actor. If what they are telling us say the reality in kissing say mia kwesi metie na me yiri generate a scene so na we kissing no, and sometimes it's not just about one guy who we beba John Dumele beba Van Vika beba beba no mu na kisi mere sa na ofe udio wo mu wiase na no kra wi Israel hwe de wo mu into ochina fan say bia ye ko banquet to state a banquet hall president invite and say bia program because na wo kita wo no yere ko no akwa share Van Vika and one who say van na me yire sha no akọ hag no and I was you we no na o case was no sana yampa na oni pan so na gira ho me what perception what sad no that is a moje betuma wi na gu mu you can't you know that kind of thing it's something you don't even need to think about it what I say it me mom there I think say maybe what I was say. Me mom the best me dear me personal idea. Me nyɛ sure say but say I stand. If socket form ka try say sene na omo ye no kiss na wo mu no ana say omo dempem yesi na nse kwa ba ku bia be so obitumi kotwa sa sexual part na sex part no obitumi sorry na ne boxer short apeja
so cheaper
yes obitumi kotwa na wo sene aye twa ye twa oka e na boxer short apeja gire ho no kukura yemo kwa abekum nipa na mama mi ira kwa da ho no say sa kwa wei onko no kwada no so hey bra enkomo ba agroba na mota din sir you people should be very careful.
All right. Yeah, Councillor.
Ola,
I say you people should be very careful. Who are those people?
Ola, for me,
yeah.
Being very honest with you, Semeyere a professional actor. Whether kissing a camera trick, a direct kiss, a ding, it will never have any effect on me. On say it to be a yakoje the fire a swat. I'm saying this in connection with all other professions. Ejume biya ye biya ola. Dear obetumi akasetia eye dear or no eye no. In this is here. Like meyere actor. What do I say? On obetumi kiki against he say I don't want to be kissed. But even if my wife a movie na ya kissing de biya na ene me ko worry no after before me shall know at you na me worry ni we no I take a stand say henceforth after becoming Mrs. Lutot no or mpesi a man is seen be a kiss wo mu bioma I'll be very disappointed in her and that would rather cause me to lose the love I have for her as a wife. My honest when you juma oye if you were the professional kissing person in a movie na ma walewa continue kissing.
To worry now, they're all in Uncle Swan. And you are worrying a stopping her from doing what she wants to do.
That's my Olati. My brother made one. Master we see and say, what is that professionally? Master we see. What's that? I send me a see.
Members of Socket say, Councillor,
me feel me go position. Me feel my bona man is a position.
Okay.
Me can cry say. The scene na me yiri social media. Na se na ka ye ni social media nka. Oni me the see.
O see the scene na won ohun social na won
ohun social media.
Oh okay.
Enye say.
Enye na akọ ka kire no.
Oni de ntia.
Dabi.
Abrabo na me born is a secret na me nyonko. And now he's somebody who is close to me. When I'm in trouble, I don't want to involve him in the trouble so that in my trouble I can go to him to seek for comfort.
Yeah.
So me say, if I am a professional person, maybe I may be a jumano. So me ire be bawa. Ohia kukuduo di abaho. Eti the best thing say, me pie ko hia no, me force no so mbra ho. Because me hufu I'm okay. What them say?
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. She's a professional. Your wife is a professional actor. Why do you go to a program and meet a fellow actor be or any actor kissy na or chiano na moja enyu wo mu abagbomla say moja enyu wo mu ola moja enyu wo mu
Councillor
Mr. Councillor say me page Mr. first
enyo me na me can first
yo bisa
team operator na me bisa say
I'm power ma.
Councillor operator let me bisa say o say o ware na ire na sa na ire professional kisser e wo movie mu a o ware no a obeto aso on to aso nkese ye da nyame ase bisa ne ma me say
o wani wa bisa
no o ware na ire na sa na ire so e professional sex giver e wo movie mu so a mpacho obama yakoso ya we no movie mu na
yes
continue from that point.
Yes I stand by it. Say me say look it's like me ware me yire na ne nyonko ni ola and I ever say bia or weird ex sex me da. I'm not the one to tell her to stop talking to you.
Also no.
I'm not in your space, oh. Because Tiola, dear Hano, and Hame.
Sana wo ye wo de.
My brother me born one, maybe I'm sure there could be a seb you been do. Ola, dear how be how. Adrenaline na away you moon and your pet.
Okay, so
don't Counselor, we are red lights program.
Yes.
And there were episodes here. Now, how are you feeling?
Okay, so
answer can be yan. Or your program will me or ba. But could be crowded in Sacra or Chen how to take care of it. You're doing now. What's it? Chair a pass okay, and a big goose near you.
There you go. So on almost see, I don't see. Hey, I say, who to be here? Comfortable.
How could be TV not getting Babosia? How on the council and Punempu.
Counselor, how do you feel? Oh yes, Anna.
See, when you answer.
My nice face. Enjoy your trumpet. Let's see. Kai said red lights. Thanks to Father Dixon. Red lights. Yeah, show. Anytime you hear red light show, cameraman ko junso. You camera until you start the robot camera. No, I give challenge over. I say, Onwa erect.
How do you know?
So, seminar make us say, since now you creating no, do you know where chilling? Or feeling so much, hey, me anka. But me, I may add, you know, my male organ is still flaccid.
Because in your own word, you know.
And I dear about me, share movie, me share red light, YouTube and who you say. Yeah, dear no. Na camera back. I see me flapping in him. Who the man can go watch?
How about some sorry?
I don't know so much share another, but the castle come yes, actual council of fingers. It never happened.
Yeah,
it never happened.
By the way you did it, no, it looks like.
So one who said it never happened.
The other day.
Because under no circumstance it happen.
It's also the camera trick.
Me the trick.
Yeah.
I said camera trick in the yeah, chill out the camera number. But me I was demonstrating. It me professionally actually me and say that me chill out see Nava area now. Then the next thing is you rub in. You rub in. And you say you rub in.
So that was you can
it's now on sanka.
Debut. And you rub in.
Okay.
You are creating.
But was that your own plan or the production directed you?
The production didn't direct
you. And I say found sanka.
Debut. Get nan kasa me because get nan kasa no.
Oh no, sanka ko okay.
I say we no. Obisa say is he okay? Obisa say me.
Oh, you okay?
Me okay now.
Because no, I wet.
Why? Hey, dog.
If you are when you're a professional actor, it's me. Nah.
Well, me then acting.
Yes, was acting.
No,
you were acting. You were acting.
Me in my mind.
You were acting.
No. What is that? Just understand, sir.
What is that?
If you are not acting, what were you doing? If you are not acting, what were you doing?
Ola, mu directors no. Mu say you're acting. But from where I've been trained from as a licensed sex therapist,
hey,
I may hear that a lot of demonstration. Me mean say no you're acting because whether there's a camera on me or there's no camera on me, now obedient the partner, but they say children how to do clitoral massage. Demonstration, this is the same way that the manager my children. So I mumu professional, much scene no. Need to say acting.
That's only when there is camera.
Doesn't mean you have emotional imbalance.
Ola, 80. There, me here. Then we are. I never come. Me can't be honest. Say, Obi Sha. Oba si be jumi cancel mbese mkoyebi. Bra. One shall we no say.
Okay, so I say the truth is I always enjoy the kissing part in movies. So I don't like Indian movies. We a PSC for my PSC. We are sure say ukuna na oh boy kiss will be a movie you enjoy it. Well. Also, so if actors are to kiss for real, will they have some form of medical examination?
Yes, I see.
Some meant to chew because of bad there's always a medical examination before certain things. And is it Krytal or is it Soaks? Soaks thinks we are kids, I have seen lots of behind the scenes movies and they kiss and pa Jaja no kikano. Kwabna catch or say Ola. On that note, let's play No Kissing to end the show. Okay.
Ola, let me say this funny side of life.
And then you are wrapping up.
Me call Nima police station. Me case by you need
to adopt that cell now them.
Send no kind of project that.
Yeah.
Now bribe it you. Oh, counselor. I did back on my FIPA will fear a Thursday red light. Now uchina ho kanam ne me yere ti o see ye hwe. Mu wie ya.
No more the atrás.
What a horror.
Only in that cell him.
They're like, I met him, so or inside, or cell inside.
Or cell inside. It's who call inside, you know, and come out timidity.
The first one garden. Hold on, because I sell inside. I never come to see what say. I'm very neat and very oddly.
Yeah.
Who do one over nasi. Because when you're papa. So that you don't.
So you are giving us prison cell techniques.
Oh no, I'm just telling you that what is there. That few minutes I spent. Yes, I mean, I didn't sleep there, but that few minutes I spent there with them, some few minutes now. And I make us say once it will be and once I share, I can team.
Yeah.
So what we are doing at times, so yes, this is I did a cast a finger. You can hear a lot of explanation until more observe video. No, actually, you say, oh no, we didn't do that on TV. Number two, classification phone, time I had you know. Say off peak hours, I am my time.
Time no.
But say no be. The camera, the phone, TV name. Net there no.
We got that report. So I quickly call Roger. Name me mother, and I got a call. So this is what is happening. So I call Roger.
So on your day. Nanya Najo. And Grana Danti Omunya Day. And it's a live program, it's not recorded.
Wait. There was no there was no age brackets.
Okay, that's the mistake.
But what so what you can have your but because it's that time no obi to me try echo here. To say me show ya me
mischief.
The orgasm conference am here no.
Yeah.
The position I the bia was a plus 18 or by yem pony starting 50-10. Me I had bed demonstration. Me get no ya da ya doggy ni nyina position ni nyina chin come from.
You still have issues.
One day obi catch.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, obi catch again and say I didn't know on me no one hwe ya only obi nwale no.
And it's true.
Because the oil nipan be dwin otherwise.
Nipan be dwin so owe nampa.
Oh na ola no kura mesua ne say
mature to that level.
Ade wa come mesua ne say obi ade na ye mpemagro. You cannot do such a thing with her.
That's true.
Because immediately now, we get it to no. Professionalism be there. Not erection I take it in.
Yeah.
But if you're a professional, this is all a gynecologist. Now we examine now the be obey my bed doing my it is a question. What do you think happened?
What do you mean by that? No, what do you mean by
that?
I'm saying
don't use me for that kind of example.
So what
I'm not the one he is referring to.
I don't agree to what you said.
My children are listening.
I withdraw from my statement. What I'm saying is that question I see on who say Obia Kisi Obi no aware ni pana. He will be bleeding inside. That is the angle I'm making a conversation.
Then use that correctly.
The only thing say well, say Irene and kissing that. We say, should we say congratulations or what?
He needs to call
0266.
Well, yeah, can you no credit about Copese, Busma, you won't be a Ghana man, yes, sir. Ghana man tea, maybe I'm sure we so Afromax Plus, who I won't know more dear. Because I'm calculating some many, just a home fat. Asa. So could dear meanings of fire, no, the coach. Ola dear me, I'll say, I didn't answer, and then I got you. Israel and to be that, but Obama Bia, he has a special post it.
Yeah.
And today he say order for your Afromax Plus is here, and batch of framing. Now, baby, I will be another piece of anywhere. Is here, na be jodi. And now, Mac Ginger honey chips, baby, I will be a ribi. obi se na meton e ampa enwumre we nsia so economy listener so baby
yeah
ntie nyina yen ko ba opa frɛ me 0277 609 644 0277 609 644 me da mo nyina si adamfofo nyina mo frɛ me obia ere ahoa mame yen ko so ndi are ho no sa na mo me da mo
so
me what 3 quick issues mami quick one no company bi me person me bo ma baso
all right
me koto ade o ho nra na omo mame no e na omo wie free bi me de ko man ne osuma me no ye checking the who say na me call back no they handle me professionally.
Is it because you are so great?
No. Because almost explaining say, look, we want you as a customer. Say, usi ebi aka, you better prefer see the amount. You retain you as a customer than argue with you. And if all companies are now obia etimi and maintaining this attitude that you be your customers, you're from old Bensila Enterprise.
Okay.
Omo malam, omo ton drinks. Any nema ukoha say ombema that service. The second one so yemia eko esuman. So we call esumana. Yeah. Na say a Saturday be 28th March Ghana Police Church ti eko esuman obi ankonko jano. The last one for
me.
I
don't mind.
Obi sending me Mimi from GBC. Was sending me
Mimi.
From GBC.
Okay.
Was sending me message. Send me for now.
And now you're pointing there, man.
Debbie. On air. No, on air. Or say, please. I was saying kind of air. Or say, please. Please. In every business, tell Ola there are trade secrets. So please. Don't delve too much into the technicalities.
And the munja behind the scenes try. So movie said there are trade secrets there. And
oh my God,
so Gary, I see you are a filmmaker. You know, understand me.
Yes, Matthias. Thank you very much. Yes, Doug.
Movie said trade secrets were doing the munja behind the scenes try. So the model Titanic as some emotions, you know. Na maminchia Obapa Grisahima with Canada abedru Ghana utie pa na osoketo so chiao uni aba so chiao abedu antigres aba ebesiano into abedu ochina so sem CBG before aba be health screening timaka ochina mi battle anopa 8 o'clock CBG for about health screening our charismatic evangelical ministry to message say what important ho a bomodin anabra na be hwe apomudi important pa say
Frank ni mo US so say me musa senti say wo yire gynecologist wa abeden ubedi na chi
Ghana for about they should be very careful.
No, ubedi na chi.
Ghana for na abano. Some of them.
Anyway,
some of them
next
should be
week
very
Saturday, KK for Super Papa. 21st March. Ewo Mangwasi Police Park. Anopana na share so. Ti nyina enkoja ngba. Holiday. So we have to go.
KK for so ye ne ba kokobwa no.
Yes.
KK. We the ye ma dem refer the ato the ye ne ba be support what?
Yeah. All right.